It's been a minute, but we're picking back up. To refresh you guys, again, I'll give the recap on this one. This is the other half of the group. Atheira and Gwen trail off on their own. Lucien gets left behind at the school because he's messing with this journal. Apparently that's the most important thing to him, which, I mean, come on. It's just a plot point. That's all it is. But you guys are going to a location just outside of Terra's Weight to look for this thing called a sepulchre blossom. It's an ingredient that Celia wants to use in a potion to help Professor Beren. It's apparently got some really strong magical properties, but it can't be cultivated and harvested, at least normally. So, you're being sent out on a mission. But rather than do the whole run around campus, collect people, and...
Oh, I wanted them to do that. Why are you
Assemble.
taking that away from me?
Oh my god.
Because that takes a while, and we're going to try to make this one a little bit faster. Instead, I want us to start on the journey there. I think that because it's not too far away, the group is probably walking. Plus, I don't think everyone here has their own horse anyway. So to really quickly tell you what you see, on the far left end of this group, you see a tall, strong, blue dragonborn. Very familiar to us, Gwen. Right beside Gwen, we see another slightly less tall and a little bit more lithe, but still strong, half-orc with long, straight red hair, kind of like a scar across her face and the bridge of her nose. She's got a longbow on her back. Not Ava. Danny.
Wow.
It happens every
Ava, what
time.
happened?
Red hair got you.
Ava is on the stream, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm going to mess this up so much today. But Danny, you are
It's like
playing...
coming back from summer break.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. My brain is fried from starting school.
Merble.
You're playing Merble. One of Gwen's close friends.
Yeah.
Asky.
Next to Merble, we see the shorter wood elf with the tiny little horns sticking up out of her head, the long, kind of wavy brown hair, the tan, sun-kissed skin. And does Atheira have freckles?
I think so, yeah.
I think so. The long, not goat-like, but like the big, wide ears going back into a point. We have Atheira, another friendly face that we've met before. Next to Atheira, and standing at half the height of the shorter of this triad, we have a tiny little green goblin man. Zach, simply because I let you fully kit out Thatch to the best of your abilities, will you please describe what Thatch looks like?
Oh, Thatch is wearing his, that is an excellent question. He's just wearing basic studded leather armor, but he's flying on a broom, so he's at the same head level as everyone else. And attached to the broom is his little eldritch cannon that's acting like a tail gunner for his little airplane that he's created for this mission and wanted to try out.
Phenomenal. I think Thatch probably has like the most giddy smile on his face, just excited to try out this little contraption of his. And then right
There's
beside...
smoke coming from somewhere, no clue where though.
Right beside Thatch, probably the same level of giddy, but showing it far differently. Jocelyn, will you please describe your character and tell us who you're playing? The only brand new face to this group.
Yeah, so I'm playing a new first year wizard. You see hands behind his back, walking like no knees, just foot straight up. A little bat, with big round glasses that go up and around his giant ears.
Think Spy Kids, if y'all remember that guy.
And he is coming along. He's got like a scarf that is like way too big, and it covers up like up to his little nose point. He's a bat. And he's just walking with his hands / wings behind him. Very...
Oh my gosh.
And his animated spellbook is in front of him, and he's studying his notes.
Frankie
His
came
name is Frankie.
by recommendation of Cilia, but I also think that Frankie and Thatch probably have a little bit of a history on campus. Like, they probably met in one of the classes of, like, the schools of magic or magical items. So you guys definitely know each other, but for the rest of you, this is probably the first time you've ever met Frankie. Seen him around campus, sure. I mean, a bad character is not gonna just go incognito, but first time you've ever really gotten to interact. The final person in this line,
A bat, a small bat, or a human-sized
small
bat?
bat.
small bat.
He's like,
It's so cute.
Him and Thatch are
With-
both like just over 2 feet tall.
yeah, with his ears, he might be 3 feet tall, but that's a stretch.
That's a pretty big bat,
Yeah,
I guess.
He's
bad on
big
the bat
for a
spectrum.
bat,
he's big
but
for a
he is
bat.
a
Okay.
small creature.
Tiny for a humanoid.
So cute.
So, the final person on this list is someone who it doesn't necessarily look like the rest of you, like ready for adventure. He's definitely wearing some more like fitting, almost regal, like silk clothing, like a nice fitting tunic that looks almost formal. He's wearing these very nice pants with like a bandolier satchel around his shoulder. Ravvic, a warlock from your class. He's got the kind of like messy blonde hair pulled back, very handsome, dashing guy. I'm going to say that however you guys want to go about it, but I think the plan was for Gwen to say, hey, we need someone from the area to help us navigate to find this thing, because it's not just like on the road. You no longer have Marcel, who is from Terra's Weight, but Ravvic is from Valenrun, not too far away from Terra's Weight. He knows his way around. So, he hitched along for the ride, happy to lend a hand and help out the group. So as you guys are walking through the road, you're leaving the woods of Loomis, passing through Miriam's Crossing and walking for hours north. Ravvic is telling you guys stories about this big battle, about his hometown, and all of that. What are each of your characters doing individually? You could be tuning them out, you could be asking questions and poking and prodding.
I'm writing notes about it in my journal / spellbook.
It's like
We're
Lucian's
both
not even
talking
gone.
with Gwen.
Alright, I'm going to give Atheira a poke and be like, go talk to him.
I'm gonna look at Gwen and be like, "What? Why are you poking me? I'm
Because, you know I like to invade personal space.
yeah, but right now we're kind of on a mission. Normally you just
We're traveling, it's a perfect time to have conversation with friends.
I don't do that.
Didn't you want to be more social?
I do not remember saying that ever. Probably, maybe.
Yeah, you did. Go have a chat. Right, Mobile?
Yeah, I heard you say it before.
You're never here.
I
I barely-
speak
I
to
barely
people
know
all the
you.
time.
That's
Yeah, Gwen
that's
tells me
scary.
everything.
Well then,
She's-
fine.
In my classes, like, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm not in your classes, Gwen. That
No, I
do
meant
you tell
Mobile.
Merble all our secrets?
No.
Yeah,
We
no.
have conversations sometimes.
Secret ones.
I'm an insight check. Do you tell Merble all our secrets? Oh, I got a 9.
I've got to take my dice out. What do I roll? I don't remember.
Depends if you're telling the truth or not.
Yeah, okay, I'm telling the truth. What did I say?
Persuasion?
I don't know.
Okay. 14.
Fine. I'll go talk to the, I look around the group, and I'll go talk to the squirrel thing.
What?
What? You said make friends.
I think that's a squirrel.
Well, I don't know what else it could be. It's just a little bit.
You're the druid. I don't know.
I'm not sure about everything. I mean, I do know
Okay.
most things. I'm gonna go over to Frankie and be like, "So, are you what? You're a squirrel, right? It's like a weird. No, I'm sorry, a bigger squirrel.
Incorrect. I am a bat.
A bat.
No, like, and then I start flying. A bat.
I have never seen a. That is fascinating.
You've never seen a bat? I thought you were a druid.
Why does everybody think that being a druid means I know all things about?
A bat is a basic animal.
Mm-hmm.
Also, technically, I'm a Vesperity. Vesperity.
A what?
A Vesperity. A bat person. Yes.
Oh. Okay. Well, where are you from?
Claire.
Oh. And then I'm just gonna stop because I filled my quota for reaching out like Gwen has told me to. Awkwardly walk beside Frankie like a.
So, why are you going on this mission?
Oh, Beren's dying.
Oh! I suppose that's a good reason.
Yeah, well, if he died, then not Lucy. What's the guy's name? Loomis.
Loomis.
Then Professor Loomis would be just uncontrollable, and that would be.
That would be... You didn't finish your sentence.
Earl? You know what? Never mind. It would be unbearable. That's what I meant.
Unbearable.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Have you met the man?
Yes.
So that's why.
I fear I don't understand. Explain it to me in great detail.
I don't explain anything in great detail.
Ain't that the truth?
Clearly, you don't care about details at all. You thought I was a squirrel. I don't even care.
Well, some squirrels, and I'm just gonna like bury like okay.
I'm the incorrect color.
Doesn't respond.
You're a very bad druid.
Gwen,
Not so great at the social interaction thing, huh, Gwen?
Yeah? She has to practice. What's up, Atheira? What?
this is usually when you step in and do better.
I thought you wanted to practice. Anyways, Thatch, when's my next order of arrowheads coming?
Oh, well, they'll be ready whenever you give the feet scratches. So just let me know.
Okay.
Should be.
What?
You didn't have to tell the whole group about that, Thatch.
Oh, was that private information?
I mean,
Not
I think
anymore,
Ava,
Thatch.
I'm pretty
Can you
sure
please
Ava did
give
stuff
more?
like that too, didn't she? Was it
Yeah, I
someone else?
heard something about that.
Yeah.
What? Thatch, are you
Yeah,
scratching
where
everyone's feet?
Is it your friend, Ava?
No, he likes to get his feet rubs.
Where's she
So
at?
I have to
Wait.
pay less money.
Yeah,
What?
it's a pretty good deal.
I'm gonna look at his feet. That does not look. No. Is that? What? You wash your
Hey.
hands afterwards, right?
Yeah, of course.
You're not bringing that into our room.
He's required to wash his feet before it happens, so.
Yeah, I may
Oh,
be a
that is-
goblin, but I'm a little civilized. He says that with grease all over his face.
Right.
Are you scared of some dirt?
That's not
She might be.
dirt.
You're a very
No.
bad druid.
I touch dirt all the time. For plants and things. Normal dirt, not what's on his feet.
What's peculiar
Ravvic-
about his foot dirt?
Robbie's gonna butt in and he's gonna say, speaking of being a bad druid, why are you guys having the warlock read the map?
I am not a bad druid.
Well, we also have a ranger. We have
Aren't-
2 rangers.
Aren't you like
Don't
from this
know where
area
Bad
or
is.
something?
Yes,
Yeah, but I thought you were from around here.
but he gestures to where you guys have like completely abandoned the road miles back. Like you're taking a shortcut to where you're going, and he's like, I know the roads really well, and he flips the maps upside down. He's like, I think we're going in the right direction.
I mean, I can help if you want.
That would be fantastic, just to make sure that we're not, going off in
Yeah.
a direction that we're not supposed to.
Gwen's gonna kind of like walk up to him a bit. Do you like dragon chess, by the way?
Yeah, I'm not very good at it.
Okay, what about, do you have any other games you like?
Cards is my favorite.
Cards. You know who else really likes cards? Atheira. Atheira
Interesting.
likes cards.
If
Yup.
we have to set up camp because we don't make it to Drin tonight, I'll remember that.
If you ever want to really have a crazy ass card game, right, you should stop by Atheira and I's room sometime.
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
cards.
I'm
I'll
gonna
step
message
by.
Gwen and be like, what are you doing? We don't want anyone in our room.
We don't.
Why are you guys pointing at each other?
We do that. I have to remind Gwen who she is at sometimes. You,
What?
but it's normal.
I'm pretty I thought we let people in our room. I do that all the time. I didn't. This wasn't a rule that was set up. Do you not want people to come over anymore?
But I usually when you invite people over, you're saying you will do something. You are volunteering that I will do something, and I don't do things.
Play cards.
Ravvic, she's a very shy person. I'm just trying to get her out of her shell. You get
I
what I'm
gotcha.
saying?
Yeah. Listen, I know plenty of people like that. Easy. It's fine. Now,
Alright,
if you don't
still.
mind, can you make sure that we're not lost? Because
Yeah,
I think I've
Mabel,
seen
you
that
wanna help?
tree. It's like 4 times.
5.
Come on, Mobile. Let's put our tracking to good use.
Yeah.
Figure out where we are.
You can either both roll a survival check, or one of you can roll with advantage.
We want to do. You can decide, Ava. Should I roll advantage or should we both roll?
It's marble. But anyways, you can roll with advantage.
Okay. Ooh, pretty good. 16 plus 8.
24. Yeah, you recognize that Ravvic actually wasn't doing terrible at the map, but he has gotten you guys just like a little bit off direction from making it to this village called Drin that you guys are heading towards. I think you might have stopped there before when you were heading to Terra's Weight. But luckily, you're pretty close to it. You get yourselves back on track, you continue walking and talking, and within 30 to 45 minutes, you guys stumble upon this little sleepy town outside of this little valley that seems to be like a pretty popular road between Valenrun and Ilium. So it's a nice little bustling village just off the main, paved way. Ravvic looks to you guys, looks up at the sun, and he says, we have a couple more hours if you guys want to go ahead and travel, or we could call it a night here, just play it safe, relax at the tavern.
I would call it
Head there in the
evening more
morning.
than night.
Thanks.
The bat squirrel has a point.
I'm not a squirrel.
I said
You're closer to a
Bat?
squirrel than I am.
not right now, so sometimes.
I'm sensing a lot of hostility in the group.
No hostility.
No.
Your senses are bad.
I'm sensing a little hostility in the group.
Gwen and
think
I are
Ravvic-
always almost fighting. It's
I think
normal.
Ravvic might be right.
Do do we want to travel? Do we want to stay here?
Would you guys rather like to camp later or enjoy the luxuries of a bed?
We just need the flour, right? How long is it
Yeah.
gonna take to get there?
Ravvic?
He kind of gestures to the map and he's like, I don't care either way. I know I'm Silver Spoon and everything, but I don't mind sleeping in a camp for a night. That's fine. But
I meant like travel time wise.
yeah, I mean,
We said
we can
how
check
long
the
is it
map.
gonna
I don't
take?
think we're gonna make it tonight unless you guys want to travel through the night.
We'll just stay here. No one's decided nothing, so
I mean, I would have traveled.
Let's
No,
just
we-
travel. Let's just go
Okay.
through the night.
alright.
God, why not?
Atheira,
Get this party on the road.
Thatch. You guys got any preferences?
I am somewhat nocturnal.
I don't
Interesting.
care. Whatever you guys want to do.
Well, then
I
let's
think
go
it'd be
ahead.
fun.
Alright, we'll make camp then.
Ravvic's like leaning against one of the buildings on the outskirts of this village, and like he takes his boot off and like dumps out some like dirt and sticks from it, puts it back on. He's like, yeah, travel easy, no problem.
You don't look very comfortable.
I'm doing just fine. But now that we have people who actually know what they're doing leading us, I think we'll do a lot better.
Is he doing just fine though?
Insight check.
What are you gonna roll? Insight? Go ahead, give me insight.
Let's go!
28.
Oh my god, I thought I rolled
Wait.
well.
11.
Sorry, my math went wrong. It's a 26, not 28, but I don't think that's
Dang.
a
more
difference.
than he got. Jesus. Okay. On an 11 for Gwen, you think Ravvic is just like, all I needed was a little bit of a rest. I'm fine. I'm good to go. Atheira, you're able to quickly pick out that he is definitely not feeling great. Like he's tired from walking all the way to this village. You guys have been walking for hours. But because the group was like, yeah, let's keep traveling, he was like, yeah, I can do that, no problem. Sure. Almost trying to like, make himself seem a little more impressive.
I'm gonna take a couple steps, like, okay, take a couple steps forward, and then I'm going to pretend to trip over something and like screw my ankle up and just like fall to the ground, like, oh, ow, oh,
Atheira, you alright?
I think I hurt my ankle.
Are you okay? He like reaches down, helps you stand up, and then kind of like uses himself as a prop.
I feel
to hold
really
you up.
weird about
I'm
that. I
going
look
like this.
obviously awkward.
With my glasses, I go, it looks fine to me.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
Walk
fine.
it off.
It's not fine.
No, well, you could walk it off. Can't you turn into something and then you'll
You
be
can turn
fine
into a
anyways?
bat.
Don't your bones change all the time?
I've never turned into a bat. I didn't. I've never wanted to turn into a bat before.
Turn into it now.
The point is, we should probably stay here. We should probably stay here.
Oh,
Alright.
come on. A little trip and you're just gonna...
You're a very wimpy druid.
On a
No,
nat
it's
1 insight check
fine,
from
stay.
Ravvic, he looks around to the rangers and he's like, do you guys not have like healing spells or anything? Are we in this bad of a predicament?
I mean,
I don't know.
I can only
Maybe.
cast very limited magic, so if you want me to kind of just waste it here, sure.
You know.
I mean, fair.
Yeah,
I
guess.
think it's fine. We just rest
Wait,
one
can't
night.
you
It'll
heal
be
yourself,
fine.
Atheira?
I am entirely
ignoring
too
the fact-
exhausted to do that.
That her ankle is fine.
Can I? Okay. Can I? But can I at least roll for that?
I will absolutely let you do like a deception versus. Frankie's gonna have to roll a medicine check. I know he's intelligent, but this is not like an investigation necessarily.
I rolled a 17 for deception.
Great. I rolled a 19 on the die.
Oh, come on. Frankie!
Yeah, Frankie looks up and like, as Ravvic's helping you up, Frankie approaches, adjusts his glasses, and is just like,
It's a 21.
yeah.
Jeez.
He's fine. Walk it off.
I mean, if
You'll be fine.
Atheira
Oh,
says
no,
her
guys,
ankle
it's-
is
it's
hurt,
fine.
It's not like it's broken or out of place or anything. Some rest would do us
I'm
good.
gonna send
Yep.
a message
Or
to
maybe
Gwen
you
and
could
be
carry
like,
her.
Gwen, Ravvic is just putting it on. He's tired. We should probably just wait.
Alright. I'm going to pick up Atheira off the ground, bridal style, and kind of go ahead of the group and take her to the inn. And just be like, so you're literally falling for Ravvic now, is what's going on.
What do you mean? What?
Hmm?
What does falling? I fell on
Okay,
to
don't
fake
worry
up.
about it.
You are very
Uh,
confusing.
As you guys head
Sometimes.
off forward, Ravvic is gonna like kind of sit there watching with the other three for a second, and then look at all three of you and just go, "Do any of you know them really well? Are they always like this?" They keep pointing at each other.
I don't know him
Gwen's
at
my
all.
best friend.
Frankie, why are you here?
That is such a great
Because-
question.
I'm a wizard, and I wanted to see the flower. Very much. Yes.
I'm good. I'm
What?
really Gwen. Did you invite the pet?
Nope.
Did he just?
Maybe Thatch did.
You invited Thatch.
I did invite Thatch.
Mm-hmm.
Him and I are homies.
Yeah, I picked up on that. You've been rubbing his feet.
Okay. We're actual friends. It's not just feet rubbing.
Okay.
Yeah, Thatch, what's up with the feet thing, if I can ask? Do you not just like, could someone not just cast Mage Hand?
I could, but I could also use that magic for other things, and I just like feet rubs. What? You like silver spoons, apparently. Why do you like those?
It's a metaphor. It's fine. Let's go. And he just kind of trudges ahead of you guys, kind of catching up with Gwen and Atheira. You guys find a nice little quaint, inn in Drin. Very, very quiet. This is not like a very popular town. As a matter of fact, as you guys walk in, the like older male bartender almost gets excited. He's like, "Adventurers, I never get to see you guys. Are you from the school?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Great. What can I do for you? Are you guys staying here for the night?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. So listen, I give discounts to members of the school, and if you guys tell me some interesting stories, keep the place lively and entertaining, who knows, might even throw a further discount on there.
Alright, I'm gonna gingerly place down Atheira.
Oh, ow.
You alright? You good now?
He's fine.
Yes. Don't listen to him.
The bartender looks across at all of you and he says, "Right, so with the discount, times are a little tough. Taxes are getting raised because of people are moving around and everything. It is going to be a gold a night per person. If you get a room with 2 beds, it's just a gold and 5 silver. So, a little bit better there. And then if you guys want to perhaps like draw in a little bit of a crowd or like get people in, tell these cool big stories that I mentioned, I can knock off a couple silver."
Gwen's gonna drop 6 gold pieces on the counter.
I don't need a bed.
5 gold pieces.
well,
she
it's-
drags one of them back.
You're still you're still paying for lodging and like staying in the building. So if you don't want a room, that's okay. It's just a couple silver, I guess.
You could stay in Thatch's room.
Yeah, you can just sleep in the rafters of another one.
Yes.
We'll say 2 silver for an extra guest.
I put 2 silver on the counter.
Great.
Shit.
Oh, this is wonderful. Thank you. Food,
Welcome.
drinks, anything I can do for you guys.
Both.
Can I just get some water in like a pot or a pitcher of some kind? The little cup.
Yeah, absolutely. He goes around, he takes all of your individual orders, whether you're getting something super fancy or just a basic, like, hey, give me, like, bread and soup or something. He takes all the orders, runs back to the kitchen, places those down, comes back out, and immediately plops himself on the bar and he says, so, what's the school like? What's adventuring? Where have you guys been?
We've been to Aorsha, right, guys? We've been to, what's the name of that desert?
It's literally just you and me. Everybody else is
Yeah.
not.
That's why I added Atheira. What's that desert called?
What is that? It's been too long.
Yeah, pop quiz.
Grey Run
We
is
went
a
Grey
village
Run.
we've been to in
I
a
don't know where
village
that is.
or a desert. That
Well,
I
that's
forgot
your
the name
fault,
of.
not our fault.
Yep.
Ravvic leans over to him and he's like, it's in Timira. It's near Sar. He goes,
Thank
oh,
you.
right, cool, okay.
Plus Star, we've also been there.
Yep.
Isn't that, like,
Um,
not real anymore?
Don't question it.
Yes, ma'am.
you ever just been exploring abandoned places before?
No.
It's not smart. Things try to kill you. It's just don't.
Yeah,
You
that's-
don't look like you would survive.
That's your
It's a great
job.
place for
I work a
hunting
bar.
lizards.
Good.
Okay. I rode on a purple worm.
It almost died.
Like a
Like this
a
big.
worm on the ground?
No, like
Yes.
a giant purple worm.
A
She's
giant worm, so like a
exaggerating.
foot long?
No. It's like I don't know, 500 feet long, maybe like 20 feet wide,
There was a lot of screaming, and then she
bury
fell off
themselves
and
in the
almost
sand in the
died.
desert.
He kind of
pretty
looks
crazy.
to the rest of you. Atheira and Gwen are like taking charge of this, so he looks over to like Frankie, Thatch, and Merble, and he's like raising his eyebrows, questioning the validity of this story.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, they weren't there.
Yeah, we
It's just
barely know
me
him.
And the rest of our other group.
There's a small magical explosion as I just failed a random check to tinker on something.
Thatch has like a gadget up on the bar, and he's like reaching up to get it. Ravvic just
Oh.
shrugs. But he looks back at you guys. He's like, "Okay, 500 foot long, 20 feet wide, giant purple worm.
Yep.
I'm with you. Cool.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you. It's
Interesting.
that time I deserve some recognition.
Right. Okay. He looks back, and then like some plates get slid through a window. He serves all of you guys your food, gives you all your drinks. He says, "Right. Well, hey, thanks for keeping things interesting. Here are the keys to your rooms. They're just down the hall. You have like 1 through. How many of you guys are there? 6, and one person sleeping in another room. Or there's 5 of you, so 4 keys.
5 rooms. Wait, is there? No.
Because Frankie's
5 players and 1 NPC.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. So 6 rooms, but Frankie's sleeping in someone else's, so 5. So he gives you 5 keys, and he's like, "You have rooms 1 through 5."
No one else staying here.
No, not a lot of business right now.
Hmm.
That's okay.
It's unfortunate.
It really is. That's why I was hoping you could drum up a bit of a crowd, get some food sales or something. Maybe people start drinking here.
How many, when you're in good business, how many rooms do you know now?
Typically I'll have at least 3 or 4 a night, and then I'll have like a small little crowd here, people, listening for news, telling stories. I've even had some musicians come through from Ilium. Right now, not much. It doesn't help that prices are going up on everything because of some taxes. So,
Makes sense.
tough times.
Taxes?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I'll-
Gwen, what are taxes?
It's Did you just ask what taxes are?
Just no, obviously not. No, of course taxes. Obviously, darn taxes.
All I know is that my orphanage had to pay taxes sometimes.
As they
I've never
normally
paid taxes.
do.
I think it's something you pay to the government, but I'm not really sure 100%. People come in and collect it.
He looks at you, Frankie, and he's like, well, actually, you just did little creature thing, because when you bought stuff from me, I had to raise the prices because I have to pay taxes, so you inadvertently did just pay taxes.
So when you pay taxes,
I
because
corrected.
I'm just forgetting, like a normal person forgets, where does the taxes?
Well, it depends on where you are. Mine goes straight up the mountain.
Up.
No, not
Why?
that mountain, like the Balen Run mountain.
So it goes to your government.
Yes. Because I'm technically,
Right.
I don't know if I'm actually within Valen Run's district. Drin is kind of like right in the middle between Valen Run and Ilium. So both of them are trying to pull, but my money gets sent up to Valen Run.
Why are they taxing you more?
I wish I could tell you.
That doesn't seem very fair.
No, it does not.
From what I understand, taxes are almost never fair.
Then why does anyone stand for it?
Well, I pay taxes to help make sure that Drin is still protected by like the guards and stuff from Valen Run.
You
Okay.
have my food yet?
Doing a good job. Yes, you do. He
Gwen's
handed
like,
the food out already.
enough about taxes.
Yeah, I don't care about the taxes. Just give me my damn food.
And he goes on a whole spiel. He breaks down like tax brackets and everything. Gives a whole presentation.
I'm paying
What is
110%
stuffing
attention.
her face? She does not care.
No, he just tells you guys like he pays taxes so that Drin stays protected. Like Drin as a whole pays taxes, but they're not very protected. I think you guys have passed through here before and been, ran by bandits. So he says, "Yeah, taxes. They're supposed to do something, and then they don't really do it."
Well, that's just idiotic.
Yeah,
Not of you,
it
obviously,
is what
you're-
it is.
Required to do it, but your government. Well, that tired me out. I'm going to bed now. And I just go upstairs, take my key. Bye.
Oh, okay. As you go to leave, Ravvic's like, "Hey, is your ankle feeling better?"
Immediately, I'll be like, oh, and I'll like trip. It.
Looks like
Well-
it still hurts.
Yeah, it's definitely still hurt. Ow.
It was never.
I should probably sleep it off.
He's so bad at insight. Oh my god. He got a 9 on his higher roll.
Wow. I'm gonna make a show. I'm assuming it's like an upstairs type thing. The rooms are on the upper.
Sure, they are now.
I'm gonna make a show of like slowly limping up the stairs.
All 5 of the others just sit there and watch you limp slowly up the stairs. And then after you're gone, Ravvic turns to the rest and he just goes, "What's wrong with your group? I've never heard anything normal about them.
I'm not sure.
What do you
I
mean
don't
by
know,
that?
Like, everyone who talks about you guys on campus says like the most weird and random things.
Like what?
Like that you sleep in trees.
Okay, and
That's not a normal
Sometimes-
thing.
I've slept in
sometimes you
trees.
just gotta get away
You're a
from.
bat.
Sometimes you just gotta get away from sleeping in a dorm room. All right.
And then, like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I'm third wheeling here a little bit. I've heard a lot of people talk about you guys around campus, saying different things. But I really thought, like, Thatch, that you were invited because I thought Atheira had a thing for you. But then Gwen's
What?
over here rubbing your feet.
Yeah, it's a mutual partnership.
What can I say? You know, ladies love me.
Apparently,
No, that's not it, Thatch.
Ow.
I hear that ladies also love me.
I mean, maybe for the other ladies, but not for me. I don't know how many other people you got rubbing your feet. Just Ava is the only other person I know.
Roughly half the campus.
Whoa.
this is weird. Okay, I'm just curious. I haven't really witnessed it firsthand. Marcel told me a little bit about it. It's kind of hearing you guys visited like Plasar and rode a purple worm, been to Eorsha and survived. It's a lot to take in.
Do you know that Eorsha has feral druids?
I've heard.
Hmm. Yeah, that's how this bad boy, and she points at a horn, is gone.
Interesting.
Yeah, don't trust the druids there. Except for Atheira. She's pretty nice.
Is Atheira from Eorsha?
Why don't you go ask and find out?
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh, I rolled pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
18, because I have a -1.
Okay. He
Whoa, 18 on a -1?
finishes his drink. He slides a gold piece across the bar to the guy, and he says, "You know what? It's about time for us to get back and rest for the night. So who knows? I might strike up a conversation and see if there's any other weirdness I need to be aware of, or if half the things that people say about you guys just isn't true."
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Gwen's
so
going to stay up a little bit. In case people walk into the bar, and she will tell them Iruluma stories to try to get a discount.
I'm also staying up.
After you already paid?
Yeah, he'll just give some money back, I hope.
Surely. Okay.
go ahead, roll
Or I
me
get
just
free
a flat d20.
Okay. 15.
Ooh. You do get a crowd of like 2 or 3 people come in to get some drinks. You sort of pitch up a conversation with them, tell them a couple stories, and then the bartender like looks at you and he slides you a free drink if you want one.
Hey, I'll take it.
But with that, Ravvic will kind of go upstairs and he'll tell you guys like, "All right, good night. We'll meet up in the morning and head out pretty early so we can make it to Terra's Weight. Okay, bye." And he trudges up the stairs and then knocks on Atheira's door.
She just waves him off as she's like chugging her drink.
I'll come and I'll like open the door, but like that like half peek and be like, "Yes?"
He pulls something out from his pocket and you see a little deck of cards that he has brought with him. He says, "Are you going to sleep immediately? I know elves don't have to sleep very much."
Are no. Are you do you need to sleep?
Not yet. I mean, it's not even dark outside. We won't be leaving until it's light out. We got a little bit of time to kill.
And you want to play cards. Still, the door is still like this far open.
Gwen told me that you love playing cards. And from what I could gather about her body language, she hates it.
Yeah, because I beat her all the time.
That makes sense.
Are you any good?
I don't know. I get lucky sometimes.
I'll open the door and be like, "All right, I'm not gonna sleep for a while anyways, so I'll play a hand."
Well, he strolls in a little bit and then like plops himself on the floor in front of the bed and starts like shuffling them up. Go ahead, just give me a flat d20 roll.
A 3.
Will you roll again? I also rolled a 3.
No way. I rolled a 3 again.
The first round, as Ravvic is dealing them out, he starts asking, and he's like, "So Gwen said that you're from Aorsha."
She says a lot of things.
So is that not true?
No, it's true. She likes to just tell things that I don't say she... Yes, I'm... Yep.
Cool. I was curious. I've met one or two druids, but they've never really been from Aorsha. They've just been from Althis, out in Eventide. But they're incredibly peaceful, and I don't know. Word around is Aorsha druids a little violent.
Yes, a lot of them are.
He
That's true.
places down a card, wins this round, and then he kind of like looks at you a little bit. He's like, "So you're not gonna beat me up if I win at cards, are you?"
Do I look like I could beat you up?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
But no, I won't. I'm not.
You're part of that group that does all of the wild shape stuff. I've heard about it. You guys are turned into like owl bears, and
I have
Purple
only
birds
half
and-
turned into an owlbear. And it was incredibly painful.
you know how many times I've done that? 0.
That's very wise to not try and do that.
I'm just like you're ahead of me. I can't do that.
Well, you're a warlock, right?
Yeah.
So you do warlock things. Do you also talk to your sword? Because our last one
I
took
don't
his sword
have a
and it was
sword.
kind of weird.
No. I kind of, and he twirls his fingers and a little bit like illusory music notes pop up, and you hear a little bit of sound playing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's also really good to cheat at cards, and he points down to one of his cards, and you see that it had like an illusion on the face that has now vanished, and he completely lost that round.
Wait, so do you cheat at cards all the time?
No. Only when I need to.
So only to win.
Yeah. With people I think I need to win with.
Remember, I can half turn into an owlbear if I find out you're cheating. Take it kindly.
I did tell you that I cheated, so it's not really cheating, is it?
I don't think that's how that works.
He picks up the cards, deals them out again. Go ahead, give me another d20.
A 2. I'm really not good at this.
You guys play for another round, and you very carefully watch his hand, and he sweeps. He wins. It's easy, and he's like, "See, I told you. I get lucky sometimes, but not every time."
I see. I'm normally a lot better at this.
Well, some games you can plan and strategize, and some games you can be really in tune with if the other person is, bluffing or not. This is just pure chance. So, not really any being good at it.
Unless you're illusioning the cards.
He hands it to you to investigate.
Okay, I'm going to investigate it.
You inspect it back and forth. You know that minor illusion probably only lasts for like up to a minute, so you hold on to it. It was not an illusion.
I'm gonna kind of like hand it back, but look a little bit disappointed. I guess it's just not my night.
One more round. He shuffles them again, passes them out. Go ahead, give me a d20.
14. A little better.
You play back and forth. It's incredibly close until at the end he does, in fact, win. He says, I guess I am a little lucky. I don't know.
I'm gonna throw
might
my
have-
cards down, and when I do that, there's a small gust of wind, and it just shatters the cards everywhere else. So, oh, I'm sorry. That
No,
I-
it's okay. He waves his hand and all the cards whoosh, go right back to where they were.
nice.
See, told you. Magic. It's fun. One more?
Sure. One more.
Give me a d20 roll.
18.
You play and play and play. Sort of the same thing as last time. You're starting to get the hang of this like game that he's teaching you. And you end up demolishing him. Like just a couple minutes into this round. He
Ha!
sets his card down and he's like, I guess I can't expect to win every time.
No, that would be very suspicious.
Give me a perception check. What's his spell save DC?
Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at math at this time of night. 22.
Jeez. You see that he's like, well, maybe you are as good at cards as Gwen said. So he starts to collect the cards up, and you notice that the losing card that he placed down in illusion fades, and he absolutely would have won that round. He packs them up, puts them in his sort of jacket pocket, and he says, well, not all of us are blessed enough to not have to sleep for the full night, so I guess I should be getting back.
I'm gonna like stare at him for a slightly awkward amount of time. Like, oh, yeah, you should sleep so we can walk tomorrow, because if you sleep, then
You just completely cut out on that last half of the
No.
sentence. You weren't even speaking Druidic.
just cut out.
Yeah, just fully gone.
If you can't sleep, then Gwen will have to carry you and Gorla. So, you're right, you should.
Yeah, it's...
Thanks for the card game, though.
Yeah,
that
of
was-
course. Anytime. You know, Gwen gave me an invitation. I might have to swing by and try to redeem myself at some point.
Oh, Gwen, I have to talk to her.
Okay, well, good night. He goes and opens the door, and just because I want to know, are any of the three of you sitting there at the door? Because I feel like that's absolutely a plausible event.
Gwen won't be sitting right outside the door, but she'll be pretending like she's going back to her room with Zim.
He's kind of slowly walking back. Frankie, you also raised your hand. What are you doing? Are you just like hanging from the rafters?
Yeah, I'm hailing from the raptors. So when he leaves, I'm fully.
In his face.
In his
Oh
face.
my god.
Atheira, you hear him open the door, and he's like turned around, and he gives you a wave, and as he's closing the door, you hear him go, ah! As the door shuts.
What?
Ouch.
Sorry! I wasn't expecting a bat in my face. I walked out the door, you just hear a muffled like,
Why do you say bat like that?
because you're a bat.
Scribble, 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 scribble.
How are you writing upside down? Does the ink not drip?
No.
Oh my god. He walks his way around you. He sees Gwen like very slowly walking and looking back, and he just goes,
Goes what?
he
Oh, he
waves at you.
waved.
Oh! Back!
He points up at Frankie, points at you, and he's like, real smooth.
I'm just going to my room. I don't know what you're talking about.
Please roll me a deception check. Please.
That's a 2.
No.
He got a natural 20. He just stares daggers
No
into you,
way.
and he says, You're not a great liar, Gwen.
I'm just making sure my friend's alright. Anything wrong with that?
No. No, it's not.
Thank you.
Where's the little green guy?
Alright. Probably in his room.
Are you asking me over the table, or are you asking in character?
No, but I am leaving the space open in case you want to say we hear a small explosion.
Oh, if you're listening, there's just a lot of noises coming from outside, and very bright lights are appearing.
Oh my gosh.
I am using some of my I forget what they're called, but like I can imbue things with magical properties. One of them is like a boombox, just playing the same note for 6 seconds intervals. It's kind of like a just 6-second soundbite. And then I just am playing catch with myself, throwing like a ball that has like RGB lights going on, and I'm just like throwing it, catching it, flying, throwing it back, and catching it. And I'm just randomly shooting like fairy fire off and things like that, making a light show, trying to get people to come in.
That
Oh my
is.
God.
Get people to
But-
come in. Dang!
Is that like down out
Hey,
in front
girl.
of the.
Like,
building?
yeah, right in front of the door. Yeah.
So I'll say you very vaguely hear that stuff happening from the hallway, but since I guess we're upstairs, don't directly see that happening. But Ravvic is like, you know what? We need to get our rest. We're gonna be traveling a lot more tomorrow. We gotta go there and back. So I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right.
Hopefully nothing weird
What?
happens. Frankie,
No guarantees.
where are you sleeping?
In the rafters.
Of whose room?
Yours?
I want you to give me a d20 roll, no modifier. And if you get a 15 or higher,
I got a 15!
No way.
Ravvic, sure, but I'm just letting you know I like it really quiet and dark when I sleep.
Like a cave. Excellent.
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what? Maybe we will get along. And he walks over, unlocks the door that he has the key to, opens it, and you guys go in and go to sleep. Zach, go ahead, give me let's call it a performance check, and I'll give you advantage because you're using your class abilities to help it out.
Natural 20 for a 19.
Dang.
A couple of people do end up coming by and being like, whoa, that's cool. A couple people run away because they see a goblin throwing glowing lights, and they're like, we're being attacked. But you do draw in a couple of people, and they walk up and ask you, like, what are you doing out here in, like, it's nighttime, and you're throwing around these little magical lights?
It's a ball. You play catch. Do y'all not have catch?
Yes, we have catch, but we play with non-glowing, non-magical balls.
It just makes it's dark. You need to see the ball to catch the ball. See, look, and I'll toss it to him.
He catches it very hesitantly. He thinks it's gonna like burn his hand. He's like, okay, I see the idea. That's kind of cool. I like it. He tosses it back.
As soon as he catches it, it like, you know, the lava or like the electric ball, like whenever you touch it, it like matches where your fingers are. It sort of does that with the RGB lights.
That's sick. Yeah. So you do draw a couple of people in. The bartender like sticks his head out of the window that you're right beside, and he's like, "Hey, you want any drinks? Any snacks? You good?"
Do you do foot rubs?
He sees 3 more people walk past, see the lights, and like walk in, and he goes, "Yeah, yeah."
Good. All right. I'll be in a little bit.
Okay. He slowly closes the window.
Hey, I didn't make that trope, y'all did. I'm abusing it.
Before we move on to the next day, because in real life Danny is getting sick, we're gonna say that over the course of the night, Merble like ate some bad food on the way here. She wakes up and she tells you guys like, "Hey, I would love to help out and travel, but I do not feel good. I'm gonna head back to campus. I can make it on my own. It's safe between here and there. You guys have fun. Be safe."
I'm gonna give her some trail mix before she heads off.
She takes it very appreciative and she makes her way out. So with that, you guys wake up in the morning. It's a bright and sunny day, a couple of clouds passing over. Ravvic meets you guys down in the sort of tavern area of this inn, and he's already got like breakfast in front of him, and he has a beverage that he's downed, and he's kind of just waiting for you guys. I guess, Atheira, you'd probably also be up by this point.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you want to chill in your room or go hang out with him, that's up to you.
I'll go down. I'm packed up, ready to go. I've been waiting for people to wake up, as is every time we go adventuring.
Yep. You guys meet down there. You're probably there before he is, but he comes down kind of bright and early, and you guys have like an awkward little hour of some small talk, casual conversation. If you're open to it, a couple more games of cards before the others start filtering down. All of you meet back up, and Ravvic at this point goes, "Okay, so we're heading north. We don't have to follow the main road. We can kind of cut straight there. But from what I understand, what we're heading towards is an old battlefield. It's a crypt from when Terra fought off Ilium's forces. It's her crypt, so we're going there. It's not too far off the main road, but instead of winding around the mountains like we did, we can just kind of cut through. Make it a lot faster."
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anybody have any questions? Y'all ready to go? I'm ready to go.
I'm good.
Well, let's go.
Fantastic. Gwen, go ahead. If you're going to lead the way with the map, give me a survival check, and Ravvic can help. So he will give you the help action.
Sick.
Can I give the guidance?
Yeah.
Cool. You can add a
17.
D4.
Plus 8 plus 3.
Is that 28?
Yep.
You guys were lost. It wasn't a 30.
You somehow make
You
it back to
correct the
campus.
map at some point.
Yeah, you start following the map before you realize, like, hey, these mountains aren't properly drawn. Like, they're disproportionate to their actual in real life sizes. So you kind of go where the map says not to and just cut through part of the valley, go off onto these huge grass fields of like this tall, like 3-4 foot tall grass that kind of sways in the wind. You guys trudge through that. Ravvic looks back to Thatch and Frankie, make sure you guys are okay. Yes, Frankie can fly. Frankie's fine.
I can fly.
It's a little
Flying too.
tiring. Oh yeah, you both
It's not
fly.
tiring for me.
So
You can
he's-
hang upside down from my broom if you want whenever you get.
Fantastic.
I have a forward gunner and a rear gunner now. This is perfect.
So he looks back, sees you guys doing that, and just goes, "Right, great, okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be too long. I think with this little shortcut that Gwen took us on, we're probably like an hour out, and we're not too far away from the main road. This is cool. This is great.
You're welcome.
Nothing could go wrong.
Nothing could ever go wrong." Atheira, please give me a perception check.
I'm assuming this is not something to give guidance to.
I mean, yeah. 26.
Fantastic. On a 26, your ear perks up as you guys are walking through the grass. Most of what you hear is kind of like the wind, the grass rustling, but somewhere off in the distance you hear a rumble. And at first you think it's thunder, but then you look up and there's no clouds. But you hear the marching steps of a massive army walking. So as you guys walk further and further and get closer, you see large flags raised into the air with Valen Run's symbol painted across them. That like cobalt blue and silver with the little curvy V on the front. As you guys see this approaching, you can react probably before they ever see you. You guys are kind of in this field, but two of you flying. You can choose whether you like get down into grass or you don't mind being spotted.
I mean, I'm just a bat.
We should probably, guys, we should probably try and not be spotted.
Why?
Yeah.
Fine. I'll just, like, basically I'm sliding along the ground.
Yeah, you can just get low, get to the ground, breeze through the grass.
Why?
Because they might want to hurt us.
Why?
That's just how they are.
Why? We didn't.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
No, Gwen has done many things against the Valen Run Neon
I've
people.
done many awful things to these people. They want me dead.
Oh,
That
well, I'm just
army?
used to being hunted as a goblin, so makes sense.
Oh,
I mean, very well.
So,
But I don't understand.
As long as you try to be sneaky,
I'm
I
so
think
sneaky.
we're fine. Alright, put those sneaky skills to use.
I'll fly and be really sneaky.
Are you flying or are you getting in the grass?
Well, if there's trees nearby,
There are not. We're in a grass field.
I'll fly and just like try to look like a normal ass bat with rabies, I guess, because it's daytime.
2 feet long.
Yeah, I was about to say, 2-foot wingspan, middle of the day. You can give me a check, but the DC is going to be 30, no matter what you choose.
Okay, well, wee. Never mind, I guess.
So, are you guys hiding in the grass, or are you just like standing there and watching?
I'll hide, but take a little peek, you know?
Ravvic doesn't really pick up on it until Atheira, you like turn around and start pointing it out, and then he looks and he sees the banners in the distance, and he's like, "Yeah, probably not the worst idea to avoid confrontation. That's gonna be a Valen Run moving somewhere." And he kind of crouches in the grass beside you guys.
What did you do?
What?
I don't know.
She's done many things.
She's done
We lose track.
terrible things to Valen Run. What did you do?
Yep.
Exactly.
I don't remember.
She called the firstborn prince some very unsavory names and placed curses on all of their families.
Well, maybe they shouldn't
Yeah,
be
I
big
did that.
babies.
That's what she said. And they
Yep.
didn't like it.
Well, I agree. Wait.
Jordy, can I make a
You gotta
tinkering
understand.
check because I'm nervous?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
I think if you roll really low, something bad happens.
No.
But if you roll really high, I'll let you pick if you can like potentially use that to gain some information or do something if you want.
18 on the die. I don't have a tinker's.
Just
Tools.
do intelligence plus, we'll say 3.
It's above a 20.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
23 or something.
Do you just want to sit there and like fiddle with something like with your Eldritch Cannon, or do you want to like try to accomplish something with a really high roll?
Can I try to add like, assuming at some point I was trying to put a scope on the Eldritch Cannon, can I try to use that, like finish tinkering that to try to use it as like a spyglass?
Yes, but I'm going to slightly alter what your request is. I'm going to let you pick. You can either do like an eyeglass, or you could do like a hearing horn kind of situation and try to listen. Either one works, but you just get different information.
Well,
Um,
I have giant ears.
So
if
does
you want to
Atheira.
do a visual.
Yeah.
I'll just say I never completed the spyglass to add as an attachment, so I'll just do the visual.
Cool. Absolutely. I'm not even going to make you roll perception, because the tinkering check can absolutely do that. But if you want to talk to Frankie or Atheira to try to, like, you look and give them information and they listen and give you information, you guys can roll perception at the same time.
Cool. I guess I'll talk to Frankie because we're small people and we said we were next to each other.
And plus we're friends. And also, because I rolled a nat 20.
Ooh.
I rolled a 7 and got an 8.
I mean, the glass is going to let you just look. I'm not going to really make you roll perception on here, but I will say that you have to, like, kind of get up above the grass just a little bit and, like, aim it high. I'll go visual first. Visually, you see a long line of marching soldiers. The occasional split is by a person riding a horse, hoisting one of the flags of Valen Run, and you see that there are a good, healthy combination of ones in, like, full heavy armor that look like martial warrior types. There are some that look like spellblades that you see that they're wearing, like, a combination of robes with different pieces of armor, like guarding vital organs. And occasionally, you do see some gliding along the ground, some flying, these mages that are with this clear militia force. Just from the appearance alone, you guys have been in Valen Run, you're able to pick out that this is it's called the Magyar, but it is their militia, not their militia, their military for the city. And clearly, a huge deployment of them is moving somewhere. You guys, specifically Frankie, with a nat 20 perception to overhear, you hear the occasional, like, chatter, but you're not able to pick up words, but you are able to hear whenever they call out, like, orders to the people behind them. One of the flag bearers turns around, yells to his group, and he says, "Right, 2 hours to Drin. We stop, we rest, we continue on eastward." And then they continue marching on.
They're going east. What's east of here?
Drin?
They're stopping in Durin.
They're stopping in Drin.
I don't know how much information he knows. I mean, generally speaking, there's, like, a whole other continent, like Chimera, but once you go east, you could go, like, more north or south.
What if you kept going east?
I mean, eventually you'll end up in water, probably.
Ravvic kind of leans over to you guys and he's like, "I think we're stretching our vision a little far here. Isn't Ilium, like, directly east of the school? So we didn't go that far north yet."
They're going to Ilium?
I guess so. And if they are, that means that something happened. You know, I think I told you guys the whole thing with Marcel of Valen Run pulling together people from all of the kingdoms and trying to decide if they were going to actually, like, go to war against the Church of Paran, or if it's not their business. But after everything that happened in Terra's Weight, I guess whatever the church is doing now is a little too much, and they are at least preparing defenses. If they're heading to Ilium, if the church ever invades us here, that's where they would head first.
That has nothing to do with our mission.
No, it does not. But it does put a damper on things, because we're going to have to sit here, and if we're going to hide from them, we're going to have to wait for a while, or we can just walk through the grass very slowly.
We can slither.
Yeah,
I
we can.
second the slithering.
Let's slither.
If you guys will, go ahead and give me a stealth check. Thatch, you'll get advantage because you are small and flying. And then, Frankie, if you're on the broom with him, I'll also give you advantage.
Can I enhance person? How does Ravvic look stealth-wise?
He's like crouched down. It doesn't look like he's gonna do a bad job, but he's definitely not as stealthy as like Gwen or you in this instance.
Cool. He looks like he sucks. I'm gonna enhance ability dexterity for him.
Fantastic.
So he'll get advantage.
Sick. Thank God for that advantage. Y'all just read me out your stealth checks when you get them.
So
20.
at first I got a 21. But then you said advantage. And I got another nat 20.
Love to see it.
For a
Frankie's
25.
blessed.
I'll be wild shaping into the Leonix and rolled a 20.
Hell yeah.
My lowest of the two was a 20, and my highest was a 21.
Dang.
With that being said, you guys slowly make your way through this large grass field, and then you start getting towards the edge of the actual, like, super grassy area into these just, like, hilly plains. You wait for a little bit until the army marching has passed, and you guys go out, and you are relieved to see that you can travel freely now. From here, Ravvic wipes a little bit of sweat off of his head, and he's like, all right. I'm glad that's over. The crypt is literally not even a mile away. We'll be there really soon.
Sick.
As you guys begin walking slowly, I don't think I'm going to make anyone roll for this, but you all notice it as you go over some of the hills. But the grass here is kind of there, but you notice that it's random. Like, some of it is super short, some of it's tall, some of it's oddly colored, some of it's oddly shaped. It's all just randomized. There are patches of it where it was burned and it never grew back. You see almost like lightning patterns on the ground where the grass is permanently discolored. There's a lot of weirdness happening on the ground. And then to add to that, as you get closer and closer to this crypt, you notice that the occasional sword is planted into the ground. You notice that very few of them out here have this, but as you get very close to the crypt, some of them even have a set of like thin bracers set on top of the sword. So you begin approaching, and this crypt comes into view in the distance. It's this big, like white stone building with silver details. It's got these very ornate, like jewels laid into it. Very flowy elven craftsmanship. But we will stop and take a break there, and then you guys can begin investigating the crypt when we get back. Sound has not been on this entire time. It's fine.
No!
No. Shit.
It's okay.
Brief recap, since I forgot to turn the sound on. Enter the crypt, weird magical effects. Gwen casts locate animal and plants, weird strobe lights happen, and
Echolocation.
Frankie uses echolocation. This crypt goes down in a straight line. It's like a very long hallway with a couple of doors. The next thing you see is a door, but you know it continues past that. And then there's like little rooms off to the side of like these tall 25-foot rooms off to the left and right, and then there's a door straight ahead. So you cast locate animal and plants. What's the range on that?
Well, locate animals or plants. I have to describe or name a specific kind of beast, plant, creature, or non-magical plant. I don't know if this works or not.
Creature?
But I'm still going to name the flower and see if I can track it.
It does say non-magical plant, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. What other use would this spell have, if not for finding cool plants? So I think I'm gonna let it
Alright.
work anyway. But do
Hey!
give me a nature check. We'll
Okay.
base this off of that.
Pretty good, pretty good. Here's my nature. Dirty 20.
Sick. And what'd you say the range was?
Within 5 miles.
Fantastic.
Wow.
You briefly brushed up on the sepulchre blossom before you guys head here. You know what it looks like, you know what it roughly does, you know why it blooms. I'll give you the information just straight up, so that you also have it ready. Sepulchre blossom is a really strange and unique plant that only blossoms on these vines that grow over the graves of very powerful magic wielders. Typically arcane, but it doesn't specify that in its like description in nature books and stuff like that. So, if a very powerful wizard dies, sometime after that, magical plants will begin to blossom around their grave, one of which being the sepulchre blossom, which can kind of spawn anywhere. Like, it doesn't have to be from the ground or from a tree or anything. You're able to detect it at the very end of the crypt. It's
Dang.
probably about 480 feet away from you.
It
Yeah,
has
it's deep in there, guys.
a door. There is a door there.
Yeah, I'll say, Frankie, on your high perception roll, the next door is about 120 feet from the entrance.
Yes. So we need to go through that door. Onward. I'm gonna start flapping.
Cool. As you guys walk, Ravvic is holding his little glowing orb.
Can I, as we go, check just if for wizards for like magical based traps?
Absolutely. Give me an Arcana check.
13 plus 8, 21.
21. You're keeping a very close eye out, using your dark vision to the best of your abilities, but you don't detect anything until you get to the door, and Ravvic holds up the light, and you see it's not like engraved in the door, but it is a color variation of it, where it seems like it's almost made of gems rather than stone. But there is a large arcane glyph on the front, and you said a 21. You identify this as the glyph for abjuration magic. And Ravvic looks up and he just goes, "Oh, great, another key. One of you guys
That
want to
one,
take this one?"
that one,
I'll try.
that one has a trap on it for abjuration. So
Is it a trap or is it just like that's what you have to cast at it? Because if it's abjuration, I don't actually think I'm going to be able to help with this one much anyway.
do you think that's what the locks are different wards and glyphs?
Knowing Valenron, I would not be surprised. I don't know if they would put traps in here as much as just ways to keep out people who don't cast magic.
Alright.
Well then, somebody cast something.
I'm looking through my spell book right now.
That's
To see
okay.
if I have
Take your time.
abjuration.
I'll cast absorb elements on it.
Sick. Go ahead, give me a D100.
Ah, right. 40.
40.
Do you have a golf ball, Zach?
No, I just had 2.
Dang it.
The percentile dice.
You walk up, or fly up if you're still using the broom.
I'm on the broom.
Yeah,
sure.
you place your hand against the wall and you cast absorb elements, and then a little gray magical pulse emits from you. The glyph lights up and then slowly these ghostly hands start reaching out from the door and trying to grab you.
I'll fly backwards.
Cool. I'll say give me a dex save with advantage. They're pretty slow.
21.
Yeah, you're able to easily like pull your broom back, and they start reaching out, and then they just fade away as you back up from the wall.
Ravvic, is that going to happen every time, or is that like a special racism towards goblin type thing?
He walks up to the door where you touched it and kind of reaches his hand out, and nothing happens, and he goes, I don't know. It's not happening to me. And he pulls open the doors, and it opens into another huge chamber, big art pieces, very ornate, ostentatious, but it is incredibly dark, just like the last
What's
one.
the point of the decoration if it's so dark?
Well, I'm assuming that, higher level casters will have an ability to like light this place up really easily. They might also have magic items that do it. We just don't have that.
Onward.
Toss him another ball.
He's holding it and just looking at all the art pieces. He passes by one and he points at it, and you guys see that there's this painting of this woman with this like kind of shoulder length white hair pulled back in like a half ponytail situation. She's like holding one arm up and holding another arm out, and there's a huge storm in front of her, like storm clouds covering the sky, and then a massive tornado sweeping across a battlefield. And he goes, hey, that's our girl. Namesake of the place.
That's Terra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like
Dang.
doodle the painting into my journal.
He says, yeah, that's your friend's great grandma. Or something. 3 greats, 4 greats, I don't know.
For real?
It's 4 or 5 generations back, something like that. I mean, yeah, that's why.
Sorry, sis?
What? Do they look anything alike?
I don't know. They both look fairly angry and
I meant
Destruction.
Marcel, the one with
Oh.
white hair, weird powers, and
we have 2 with white
do
hair
have
and weird
2 white-haired
powers and
individuals.
weird emotional things.
see, and this is why
I think you have 3 with white hair.
Do you think that Lucien and Marcel are distinctly
yeah.
related?
Well, now that you say that, maybe this is both of their great tornado
mother,
lady
grandmother,
and family.
great grandmother.
Grandma, aunt. Maybe she had siblings. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's keep going. You guys continue on. You approach the next door. Ravvic holds the light up to it, and this one has a different magical glyph on it. If any of you arcane casters would like to give me an Arcana check.
I'll try.
It's really low DC.
So 23.
You rolling one, Thatch, or are you just letting Frankie do this one?
You said one of us do it, so.
Oh, yeah, sure, fair enough. Frankie, this is the symbol for transmutation.
Oh, I can do this one. Let's see if this will suffice. Well, actually, I don't think it will. Hang on. I have shape water.
I would let you use that if it's transmutation.
It is. It's
if
a transmutation.
you also spend a spell
cantrip.
slot.
Very well.
Cool. Give me a D100.
$92.
Pretty good.
Cool. Bookmarking that. Nothing seems to happen, and Ravvic says, "Hey, lucky break." And you guys pull the door open, and you guys see a long hallway leading to the next door. Will... I'm not even going to ask. Hold on. I have it written down for a reason. Jesus Christ, Atheira.
Yes.
Atheira, your hairs on the back of your neck like stand up, and something is off about this room. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's nothing in the air, but you just feel like something might be watching you.
I'm going to look around a bit more and see if I can notice anything that might be watching us or causing that.
Give me an active perception check.
Oh, it's a nat 1 for a 9.
Oh no.
With the limitations to your dark vision, I'm going to say that you look
Hmm.
around and you can't even see the ceiling. So, like, the walls just go up and up and up until they disappear. So you look
I'm
around,
walking.
and they're
I'm like
gone.
looking up a lot.
Yeah, you're like looking
And
up
I'm-
and around, and it's just pitch black up there. You look down into the hallway. After 30 feet, it's pitch black. You look into the rooms. Like, you almost feel claustrophobic with how little you can see. Even Ravvic holding this little light, it doesn't give more than 40 feet of vision.
As I'm looking up, I'm kind of at one point walking backwards, and I'm just gonna bump into whoever is most closest to me.
I think I'm flying.
I'll be close to you.
Aw. Bing!
Yeah.
Except I'm real small, so just run into your back. No.
Cool. Frankie, did you say you're flying?
Yeah.
How high up?
Well, I have 45 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
How tall's the room?
The ceilings are pretty tall. I mean, they've got to be above 30 feet since I just canonized that. So I'm going to say that they're pushing 50 feet, somewhere close to that. So you're able to see the roof. If you want to give me a perception check, but you will have disadvantage.
Okay. Oh my god. I wish I could, like, bring the camera down. Got a nat 20 and an 18 for 23.
Okay.
Nice.
It's very hard to see. But with the mix of your echolocation, you're able to tell that along the ceiling, you didn't see it with your eyes, but you did hear it with your echolocation after using a couple of just small screeches. There is like a lump on the ceiling where it is flat brick, and then there's just like an object there. Like, it's almost as big as a person on the ceiling.
I'm gonna get down and, like, if you'll allow me, land on Gwen's shoulder
Yeah.
and say, "Hey, there's something up here.
What's up there?
A lump."
What do you mean a lump?
I mean, it's just brick, and there's just
I'm like basically there because I just ran into you.
yeah.
It might be watching us. I feel like there's something else in here. Maybe it's alive.
Should I? And then I
I think
hold
I
a
should
small
light a torch and throw it at it.
fireball in my hands.
Whoa, that feels like
Yeah,
escalation.
Ravvic
Yeah,
immediately
different
holds his hand out and he like
execution.
covers the orb, so it is pitch black. And he says, "Hey, no. We're after the Sepulchral Blossom, right? It's a plant
Yeah.
with a lot of magical capabilities.
Yes.
I'm sure some wildlife in the area also enjoy that sort of thing. We can probably just leave it alone if we sneak past. If you
All right.
start having a huge ball of light, I don't think that's going to work. And I'm going to be completely blind for this one."
Very well.
The ball, I'm going to say, eventually does lose its magic, and he gives it back to you, Thatch, and he says, "I appreciate it. I'll probably need it on the next one, but I guess I can't use it for now."
You said you can't see it all?
No.
Okay.
Terra,
And then I'm gonna.
take his hand.
Oh, never mind.
Frankie, the socially inept one, is like, "I can cast dark vision." And Gwen's over here like, wingman.
Oh no, I was just gonna perch myself on his shoulder and tell him where to go.
Oh, you were going to ratatouille it.
Yeah.
I'll let you choose
do
whether or
both.
not Gwen whispering to Atheira interrupts.
I think
Your
because I'm on Gwen's shoulder, I can be like, "Oh, I can," and then Gwen will like cover my mouth.
Yeah.
But with the lights out, Ravvic just says, "All right, we just have to be really, really quiet. Someone tell me where I'm going."
Gwen's
Don't you-
just gonna like move Atheira towards Ravvic. Give her a little shove.
I am like very hesitant, and then I look over and Ravic's like about to trip over like a stone or
Yeah,
something,
you
and so
could
I
be
just
5 feet
instinctively,
in front of him and he can't see you.
as he's about to trip, I just instinctively grab his arm. No, don't step there.
Step where?
In front of, just go this way, and I'm gonna like start pulling him like to the side and just basically like, instead of cutely holding his hand, like just grabbing his arm and his shoulders and like pushing him.
You're like standing
kind of,
beside him and you have him gripped and you're like shoving him back and forth. And he's
Yeah.
like, "I guess this works." Will all of you roll me a stealth check? Thatch, you get advantage because you're flying silently. Frankie, whether you're flying or walking, I think doesn't matter because you make sounds either way.
Okay, I mean,
Bats are really
I got a
quiet,
nat 20.
that
but it's going to be about as
or
quiet
I
as like,
just-
quietly walking.
continue to hitch a ride.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Gwen.
Yeah, I'll allow you to do that, and you can have advantage on your stealth check. Yeah.
If Gwen's cool with that.
Yep, I'm cool with it.
Fantastic. I got 22.
Who cast enhance abilities earlier on Ravvic?
It's gone.
Is it?
It only lasts an hour.
Oh yeah, and that was out in the field. Yeah. It's okay. He did fine. All right, Ravvic got a 17.
I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
got a 5.
I think you guiding Ravvic is just like bringing out a little bit of frustration, and you're like trying
Oh,
to whisper,
absolutely.
but it's a little too loud.
That's it. You kicked the rock again.
No, I said this way, not that
I didn't go.
way. What about you, other two?
Rolled a nat 1 and a 2.
Why?
Dang.
I think what happens.
I'm
Continuing
canonically
from
not like me as a player cannot roll well on stealth checks.
You get really close to the ground, trying to be quiet and away from this thing on the roof. And as you get down, those ghostly hands start to reach up at you again, and you don't see them, and one of them grabs you and pulls you down, and you like fall off the broom and clatter to the ground, which scares Ravvic, jumps to the side, makes Atheira jump, also make a noise, and immediately you guys hear a like clicking sound. I don't think my mic's gonna pick it up if I make it, but it's just like a very quiet, like you're calling to a cat, like a.
Oh, I picked it up.
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
None of you can see on the ceiling. I guess, Frankie, you can just at the very edge of your perception, but you see that lump start to, almost like someone moving underneath a blanket. Like it starts to move and shift a little bit, and then it falls from the ceiling.
I have terrible news.
I do need all of you to roll initiative.
What is it?
Does them grappling me have anything to do with initiative, Shorty?
No. And it's also a vaguely non-mechanical thing, so you can just like, we'll say that like moving on the ground is kind of like rough terrain, like you're kicking them away and moving through them, but that's about it.
I got an 8.
I got a
I
14.
got 10.
I got a 6.
So this thing's going first.
14. Who got a 14?
I did.
Frankie. Anyone get below an 8? Theory got a 6.
Yep.
Anybody get above an 8?
I got a 10.
10 for Thatch. Ravvic got a 13. And then the enemy. Wow, not great. Cool. Frankie, you are first to act. You see the thing drop from the ceiling and start like falling towards you guys, and you react first.
Great. Would you say that it's farther than 20 feet?
Yes.
I rub my hands together. And I screech a little bit, and a little bat screech to alert everyone that there is trouble afoot. And then I'm gonna throw a fireball at it.
Go ahead. It's a dex save for it, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Also, the material components are full of bat guano and sulfur. And I
What
have
the?
my
I have an
my
ample
spellbook,
supply of bat guano.
so it's fine. And I can just like.
What is your spell save DC? It got a 15.
A 15.
Cool. So go ahead and roll damage. It's gonna take half.
I think I should get disadvantage because it's actively falling.
Is it falling?
That's what you said.
That's how
Is
it
that I
described it.
saw it as it was falling. Oh wait, I have these.
Yeah, my fancy dice for fireball.
Plus 12. 36.
36 halved to 18. Hell yes.
And also, if that was a blanket, hypothetically, it could be on fire.
It is not. But you cast Fireball, a bright, brilliant explosion lights up the room. For a brief second, all of you are able to see as this huge, illuminous explosion goes off. And you hear a screeching sound from this creature as it unfurls its wings. It is shaped like, I think the best way to describe it is like the letter Y. It has these two large wings at the top and then like a thin, long tail, and then a little head right in the middle of those two wings that has like these long fangs, these tiny little like pincer-like arms coming out. It is this dark gray color. And it's a little like spiny. Like it's not a soft furry. It's like skin. It's like almost like a lizard coating over it.
Can its wings catch on fire?
No, it is not. It doesn't have like feathers or fur or anything. So 18 points damage is pretty good. In that brief moment of illumination, Ravvic just shouts, "Oh shit!" and he's gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it. So he's gonna roll to hit twice. 14 and 18 both hit. D10 plus 3 twice, so 11 plus 7. He's going to deal 18 points of damage to it as well. As he shoots off two of these like deep red blasts of magic that hit it on each of its wings and make it kind of like flutter through the air a little bit as it's diving down towards you guys. That'll bring it to Thatch.
To help me out, how far away is it from where we are again?
I'm going to say 35. No. Yeah, we'll say 35 feet from you guys.
Cool. Can I try to get back on the room? Are they grappling me, or is it just like rough terrain?
It's just like rough terrain. So
okay.
We will call it like 10 feet of movement for you to fight them and hop up on you.
Cool. And then I'll just move to where it's barely at the range of my dark vision, 30 feet, which is also within range for both of my attacks. I'm going to pull out my crossbow, and it is magically enhanced where it auto-reloads itself with the repeating shot, which also makes it, I believe, a magical attack, if that matters.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it matters on this specific one, but it is good to know.
I didn't know. And then as I'm doing that, after I shoot, I'm going to do like a 360 and pause whenever I'm at the 180 to let my ballista shoot.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Give me the attack rolls, and I'll just tell you how many hit.
The lowest is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, they're all going to hit.
Cool. So that's 13, 15, 19. That is just 19 points of damage.
Very nice.
Of that, 10 is force damage. The other is piercing.
Sick.
And then as I do that, I'm just spinning around. I'm like, tail gunner, go! And just shoots it, and then I'll just turn back around, aimed at it.
Alright, is that everything?
Yep.
Cool. I am going to roll to determine whether it's going to target Frankie or Thatch. You're the only two who've hit it so far. You're also the highest two people. I'm going to say low is Thatch, highest Frankie. That is low. It's going to go after Thatch on the broom. Thatch, this winged creature. What size is it? I don't think it says on it. That's weird. Oh, it's large. This thing is big. It's like 10 feet across, and it's going to attempt to land on you and like wrap around you and grab you. That is going to be a 12 to hit you with its attack.
16 is my base armor class.
Sick. So it does not hit that. It flies down at you and you dodge out of the way. And then as it like flies back and corrects itself, it's going to make 2 tail attacks against you. They both miss. So it swings its tail and like this very sharp curved edge like swings at you and attempts to essentially stab you almost like a stinger. And you're flying and zipping out of the way both times. And it is yelling and screeching at you as it's flapping its wings, attempting to hit, but making no purchase. That's going to bring it to Gwen.
Alright. I'm going to, can I see it, first of all?
Yeah,
Just
it's low
double-checking.
enough now where you can definitely see it.
Alright, I'm going to cast Rant's Gift and
Oh, upgraded
do the attack
Hunter's Mark.
bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is that, like, +2? I'm double checking. Yeah, +2. Alright. I will use Electric Longbow.
Sick.
Ooh, 14.
That is its armor class.
Meet me. Okay. 18.
18 damage.
Yep.
Damn, y'all are plowing through this thing.
Oh, wait, not damage. Hold on, whoa. That was the second hit. Hit, my
Okay.
bad.
Yeah.
My
Also
bad.
hits.
11 damage for the first one.
Is
and
that
then
with
8,
Hunter's Mark?
and that, not with the Hunter's Mark. I'll do that in a second.
Okay.
And
So
then
11 damage.
8 again, electric longbow, and then I'm just gonna roll 2d6.
Wait, how do you get 8 with the electric longbow? It's just a d6.
That's what I got, man. That's what it says. Let me look. Ah! I pressed the wrong button. Oh no. There's the log. Okay. Yeah, I got a 4 + 4. That's what it says, and it's 8. I don't know.
Oh, it's adding your dex on there. Okay, so it's not gonna be 8. It's gonna be 4 points of damage. I don't know if there's a way
What
to
the hell?
fix that. I'll see if I can figure out a way to homebrew it.
Oh, well, I got 11 for both, not both, like together for the force damage, and then I guess what does it do? Add +2 to my attack damage as well. Yeah.
Yes.
So add.
I've added it all as you said it. I have no idea what the total damage is, but it was quite a bit.
Okay,
A lot.
that's my turn.
Okay. Gwen takes 2 hefty shots, charged with lightning, shoots this thing and hits it in the body, and it screeches. A little bit of this, like, very dark. You guys can't really see the color in it right now. Blood drips down. Atheira, that takes it to you.
It's looking pretty bad.
Yeah. Really bad.
Okay, I'm gonna cast
Oh,
Starry
wait.
Wisp.
Before I forget,
Ah,
bookmark that. Frankie, I need a D100. Gwen, I need a D100.
oh crap.
Sick.
Dropped it.
72.
I keep mine.
You got a 72?
Yeah.
I dropped
Cool.
my dice.
Uh,
And now I get mine.
you cast Hunter's Mark, and you feel all of your scales, like, tighten and harden around you, and you have resistance to all damage for 1.
Dang. Okay.
Okay, I need to borrow a D100. $14.
14. Alright, I gotta look up a spell. Hold on.
Is that good or bad?
Our word kill.
How many hit points do you have?
Huh?
Oh,
Oh.
Is it sleep?
no, that's the old sleep. Okay. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on you. So I think
Great.
that's everyone.
No, it's especially Gwen. I'm still on Gwen.
It's Gwen. It's literally everyone here.
Okay.
Must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. So all of you go ahead and roll. The DC of this, I'm going to just put it at your spell save, which is 15.
Me as well?
Yep.
25.
24.
Nice.
19.
Sick.
14.
Fantastic. And the enemy succeeds. Thatch, you
Yeah.
can't take bonus
Ravvic.
actions or reactions on your next turn. And when you start, you have to roll a d10, and then we'll come back and see what happens based on it.
I'm sorry.
So that was from Fireball. So I know that your turn was after that, but we'll just retroactively throw this in there. And then Gwen has resistance to all damage. Atheira, you're casting Starry Wisp.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Go ahead and also give me a D100.
Jordy, you can just add 10 HP back. That's how much my bonus action did.
Bet.
I got an 81.
81. I'm looking at that one sucks. Cool. You cast Starry Wisp, and you can immediately take another action.
How come
Oh.
everyone's getting good ones but me?
I don't know, but you cast this magic, and you feel a like adrenaline surge power through you. Immediately after casting it, you essentially feel like you're hasted for a second. So cast Starry Wisp, and then you can take another action once you roll that.
Cool. 26 to hit.
For sure.
Um, 11 points of damage, and it's radiant damage, and they are glowing with a dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Sick. So this large creature flapping its wings is now like just sparkling and glowing like Edward in the sunlight.
And he's got to be almost dead. Let's see here. Let me finish it.
It is quite close. Yes.
I'm scared of anything that's thunder related because we're in a cave. So,
I'm also vulnerable to thunder damage.
noted. I probably wouldn't know that, but I know that now.
I got big ears.
Fair.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
I will cast. See, that's just not as. It's the same. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same thing because it's a better roll than my second level spell. So, Starry Wisp again.
Go right ahead and roll another D100.
All right, that's a 15 to hit, and my 100. 89.
89. So you do hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
That is just more than you needed to kill it. You guys watch as this last Starry Wisp hits it, and the creature like almost curls up like a spider, and its wings furl in on itself, taking that last hit, blood dripping from it, and then it falls and crashes into the ground and like bounces once or twice. I also need all of you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
And what's your spell save DC, Atheira?
21? No, 15.
9.
I feel like I'm in school again.
15.
Cool. You also have to roll this dex save, by the way.
This was the next one.
Yeah, I'm talking to Natalie. Ravvic fails.
I rolled a 6.
Nice. Thatch.
I got an 11.
Fantastic. You cast web centered on yourself, so all of you immediately are covered by this explosion of this like stringy white spider web substance that just like splashes all over you all, ties you to the ground, and you're all just like stuck fighting to get out.
None
from
of us
being
passed.
Someone did roll above a 15. I forgot who it was.
It was me.
16. Yeah, so you're like on Gwen's shoulder, so as it explodes, you just like jump off and flap your wings, and it's enough to like keep you from getting stuck. But the rest of you are just covered and stuck for a minute. And you can fight to get out. I'm not going to make you roll for it. But then Ravvic just goes, ugh.
I did not do this on purpose. This has not happened
Oh,
before.
this place is weird. Going ahead and moving like to the next round in initiative, Thatch, will you give me a D10, please?
3.
3. You guys look over and see Thatch covered in these webs, just kind of standing there, and his eyes almost comedically like spinning, like the little spirals in cartoons. And he is just zonked. He's out. He's still sitting there floating. His brain's not active at the moment.
Oh.
Is he okay?
Are
I don't
any of
think
you
so.
okay?
We'll be in
I
a
mean,
second.
aside from this webbing, dandy.
I would love to help you out. I am not very strong.
Ravvic looks around and
It's
he's
okay.
like, does anyone have light?
I have fireball.
No,
Oh,
not
I have a
that.
no.
torch. I don't think that would be very helpful either.
Yeah, no fire, please.
Shoot yourself.
Alright, we just need to get to the door. Let's go.
Can I like
Should someone
hold
grab?
a chromatic orb without?
Not with it casting light. You could like prepare the spell, but it wouldn't have
Okay.
any like mechanical effect.
Gwen, can
I
you
could do
reach
that, but
Thatch and pull his broom along or something?
Yeah, I can try.
While they're
I'm
stuck,
gonna-
can I like study the creature and see if I know what it is?
Yeah, give me and let's call it an
Investigation?
Arcana check.
Dang it.
I'll let you roll investigation.
Yes.
That'll be nice.
26.
Yeah, you have heard about this thing. You've studied it in some of the books. It is called a cloaker. It's not necessarily a magical creature, but it is like pseudo magical. That makes sense. Like it has some really weird abilities that normal beasts don't have.
Interesting.
Over
Can I like
the
to steal?
over
one
the
of its
table, it is
fangs?
classified as an aberration, but it is not like a aberration.
Oh, so was it from my door?
What?
No, that was his door. Never mind.
What?
Because I opened that door and nothing happened yet.
Oh no, no.
Can I like steal one of its fangs or something?
Yeah, sure. Give me a. This one I'm gonna call like a nature check. To be
Okay.
able to interact with creatures. See.
17.
Yeah, you're able to pry out a couple of the teeth pretty carefully and preserve them. Put them in a little glass vial and keep it in your pocket.
It doesn't have to be teeth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm defaulting to Drew Magabi. What would you like to do? What are you collecting here? Or are you
You
investigating
said
it?
it had like pincers.
Yeah.
Either like a fang or one of those.
I'll say that you can get a fang and one of the like claws that are at the end of the pincer. I'll send
Sweet.
you guys an image of what this thing looks like. As well.
Ew.
So it's got those like spiny bits on the back. It's like a large, almost like a crescent moon shape.
Mhm.
It
It's
almost
like a
looks like
stingray.
yeah, it looks like a stingray a little bit. It's probably what it was inspired by. But it's got those big chompy fangs.
Stingray with like a grotesque golem type of face. I don't know. Little dinosaur hands.
So Frankie goes off to investigate the creature. And then how are you guys getting out of this web situation? I think Gwen is getting.
Drink.
Gwen, you just trudge through. You pull Thatch along with his broom, and Thatch, you're coming back to sentience, but you're just like dazed and confused. I mean, you were literally hit by the confusion spell, so you're just a little loopy for a minute, but you'll be fine as you guys.
I'm just
get to
gonna
the
help
next room.
me and Zim first, and then grab onto Thatch and pull him.
Yeah. Ravvic is still like sitting in the web, and he's just like, guys.
I'm gonna
Hello?
use Druidcraft and Control Flames together to like controlling burn away the webs that are surrounding the two of us.
Cool. You very carefully go through. I'll say, give me a. Are you proficient in nature? Or
I would hope so.
give me,
Ironically, no.
give me a
Really?
wisdom skill. Let's give me a perception roll. It's not you're not doing perception, but I want like a magic roll, but yours is
Sorry,
wisdom based.
I'm still stuck on this. What do you mean you're not proficient in nature?
Hey,
Rest
don't
of the character.
continue druid stereotypes.
Don't worry, guys. I'm proficient.
I got an 11.
You start rolling around this fire and like very carefully burning away some of the webs, and then as you get closer to Ravvic, he's like, "Oh, thank God, I can actually see now." A couple of the webs like start to catch on fire, and he just like quickly pats himself off. He's like, "Oh my God," and he forces himself out.
Don't flail around, I'm gonna burn you.
You were about to anyway.
Well, you were about to make it worse.
Thank you. We're fine now. Let's keep going. You guys head up to the next door, and you see that the next glyph, any of my arcane users can give me another Arcana check. It's a really low DC. The wizard is
I'll
going to be the most
do it
proficient at this.
again.
Yeah.
Since you're recovering from confusion. 22.
Fantastic. This is the last door that you guys think is going to be here. And it has the symbol for evocation on the front.
Fantastic. I'll just do a chromatic orb, I guess.
Cool. You do that. Give me a D100.
$69.
Nice.
You cast chromatic orb, the glyph glows, and then Thatch, you get really confused. Let me explain. You're just coming out of your confusion, and you're like, is it getting worse? Because you're hovering above the ground, like at eye level with everyone else, and suddenly they start getting taller as all of you begin levitating off of the ground 5 feet in the air and just unable to like move and do anything.
Can I?
You can fly, but everyone else, so Atheira, Gwen, and Ravvic, you guys are just kind of like floating in the air, stuck a little bit for the next minute.
Am I still like holding on to Thatch's broom while that's happening?
Yeah, so you're like holding on to it as you like begin levitating up. Your body like starts to turn sideways.
You guys have done this been able to do this the whole time?
No.
I'm not
No.
able to do this. This isn't me.
Never done this before.
I'll just
Can I,
fly
like-
my broom and let them all grab on.
Push
And
him or something.
Yeah, Frankie, you help guide people over. Thatch, you get everybody on your broom.
I would like to
Just a little
grab somebody either like by the horn or by like clothes or something and just like grab him with my feet.
Yeah, so you guide people over. Everybody latches onto the broom, and Thatch, you can fly you guys into the next room.
Zim, grab onto my ankle.
Zim grabs on, and he's like flailing around. You hear his voice in your head, and he's just like, "What the hell's happening? What the hell is this?"
I don't know.
You guys continue off into the next room. Frankie, you have the best dark vision, so I'll point this out to you. Looking around, the walls start to get covered with this like very dark, almost black in your dark vision, like vines, and you can see them very faint at first, like small and sparse, but then getting more and more concentrated as you get further along this hallway. You pass by the two like corridors to the left and right with their big stations with all of the crypts for everybody. As you guys approach the end, where there is a huge statue that you can't even really see the top of with the edges of your dark vision, there is a single crypt at the end that all of these vines seem to be coming out of. There are these tiny little glowing bulbs. They're not quite flowers, they're a little too round for that, but they emit just the faintest light, almost like a firefly. But Atheira, and Frankie, will you both give me perception checks?
21.
I don't think you guys are gonna fail this.
20.
Yeah. As you guys begin to approach, you both hear, as you are floating, you hear these very faint pitter-patters on the ground from the two big rooms to the left and right that you begin to pass.
Do they sound like aggressive pitter patters?
No, it sounds like they haven't even noticed you yet. They're just like tip tap tip tap. Quiet for a second. Tip tap tip tap tip tap. Quiet for a second.
I'm gonna flutter over to Gwen and go, "Hey, are these the flowers we're looking for?"
I think so.
Fantastic. How many do we need?
It's a good question. Let's take like several. Call it a day, or as much as we can.
A
Yeah.
nice bouquet.
After you say that, Gwen, you reply to Frankie, and then very quickly, you, Atheira, and Ravvic all stop levitating and fall to the ground.
Crap.
And
Oh
smack.
shit!
The two of you who roll perception, you hear the pitter patter, like stop. It like speeds up for a second and then stops.
Like it's a question.
Yeah, like it sounds like they heard you fall, but they do not see you
Guys,
still.
something's in here and it knows we're here.
That's fun.
Let's just get our bouquet and go. I'm gonna start like collecting flowers with my feet.
I'm gonna grab a jar out of my bag and open it to put that shit in there.
Cool.
I'm also going to try to pick a few.
Anyone who's going over there, I need you to give me either an alchemist tools or an herbalism kit check. And if you're not proficient with those, that means you have disadvantage. But either
What?
way, it's going to use your intelligence or your wisdom modifier.
How do I check?
But if you're proficient, you have advantage.
No.
Does when I forage, you find twice as much
Mm.
gums?
That would not count for magical plants, no.
Come on. It's the whole reason I brought you. Just kidding.
I know.
How do I check what kits?
It should be on like the very front of your character sheet towards the bottom left. It'll say like tools.
Herbalism kit.
Cool. So give me
Solid.
an intelligence check +2. Give you base level proficiency with that. If you say nat 20, I'm eating your dice.
No. My proficiency is +3.
It is, but I use a different proficiency scaling
Okay, well,
that we came up with before you joined the game.
23.
Jesus Christ. Atheira, what'd you get?
18.
18. And Gwen, were you also doing that, or were you just helping?
I think she's just holding the jar.
I'll help.
Cool. Pick one
Even though
person
I
to give
want
them
to.
advantage. Or actually, I'm not even going to say give them advantage. Pick one person to let them roll again. They've already succeeded once, and this gives them the opportunity to succeed twice.
Atheira.
Mm. 23.
Cool.
Nice.
15,
Yeah.
18, 21. You guys begin collecting, and I'm going to write this number down so I don't forget. And as you guys begin collecting, you guys hear Ravvic say, "Hey guys, I think there's something," and then his voice cuts off.
I'll just start flying over there like, I got it. He probably tripped.
You
doubt
walk
it.
over
Fly.
and you
You,
see
sir.
that Ravvic is completely turned to stone.
What?
Hey guys, he's stone.
He's stoned.
I'm gonna
Well,
I'm gonna just start flying backwards. Yeah,
What do you mean?
like petrified. What do you mean? What do I mean? We're in a magical place. He's stoned.
I guess we'll have to stick him in your bag of holding, Atheira.
Well, no, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
I'm gonna finish like putting flowers in the jar.
Can I cast fairy fire centered on him?
I mean, I
Trying
can
to see if
it.
there's like an.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm going to say that you cast it. Give me a D100. And then to make this easier, will you guys all... We'll just use the previous initiative tracker that I had.
Atheira, you
27.
think there's a cockatrice in here?
Cool. What's
Did
your
we
spell
fight
save
one of those
DC?
already?
18.
Holy shit. Okay. You said a 27? You cast fairy fire and you like throw your hand out and this pink glitter spreads out in a radius, and you see that a large lizard-like creature is covered with the glowing glitter. You guys are able to see a I'll let you roll checks in a minute to identify it, but it is scaly. It has completely like those blank, almost bluish eyes, almost like when you're looking at a cat with like the light reflecting from the side. Blank blue, blue scaly skin with like some orange scales down the back. And after you cast it, your hand immediately balls up and turns to metal, and your hands are iron balls for the next minute. You cannot move your fingers, so you can't cast spells with somatic components, but your unarmed strikes do deal 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Guys, I'm turning into metal now.
With
What?
that, initiative's going to start. Frankie, you are up first. You can either continue harvesting the plants. I will say that you have harvested one so far, and you can use your next turn to harvest 2 more. You've already made the check for it. You'll automatically succeed.
Well, first, can I see if I can identify the creature?
I'll let you do it as a bonus action.
Okay. What am I
So
rolling?
give me... It's a monstrosity, so I'm going to say... Give me an Arcana check.
Why does every spell I have a somatic component?
21.
21 will do it. You see the like sort of spikes growing from the scales on this thing's back. You see its multiple limbs crawling around with this glowing glitter. The eyes are what gives it away, though. The ever so slight glow to that like ghostly blue tells you that this is a basilisk. And its main thing is turning creatures to stone.
When they cast magic? Great. Do I know if they are, like, vulnerable to any sort of damage?
No, not to your immediate knowledge, no.
Great. I'll go ahead and I'll cast a 2nd level witch bolt at it.
Cool. Yeah, it's probably about 45 feet away, so I think that's within range of Witch Bolt now, because it was up to 60 feet. Is it a save or is it an attack roll?
It's an attack roll.
Cool. Go ahead and roll it, and then roll a D100.
You have advantage on the roll.
Yes.
$25.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's 3d12. 28
28
points of
points.
lightning damage.
And
And then 84.
84. Cool. Roll a d6.
4.
You regain 4 spell slots. Start at the lowest level.
Let's go.
Nice.
Which might be all of your spell slots. I don't
It
know.
is.
Sick. That'll bring it to Ravvic, who is turned to stone, so he's not going to do anything. Thatch.
I don't know how it is without seeing it. I'm gonna try to like rotate kind of around the basilisk to try to make sure it doesn't accidentally break Ravvic.
Mhm.
And then I physically don't have anything that I can do with my action to attack, so I am gonna take the dodge action. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna do my 360 and have the thing shoot it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Ravvic is standing there stone, and the basilisk is on the other side of Ravvic from you guys. So you fly around to the other side of the basilisk, kind of forming a line, and you're going to shoot it and probably gather its attention.
16.
Hits.
2 damage. I rolled 2 ones.
Love to see it. And if that's going to be it, that's going to bring it to the basilisk's turn. It is going to turn around towards you and attempt to bite you. So you're floating there, and it's going to lunge out and make an attack. It has disadvantage. That's a 7. It doesn't hit. Next. Cool. A second basilisk comes from around the corner and is going to attempt to target Gwen, Frankie, and Atheira with its petrifying gaze. Also, because I almost forgot that he was here, Zim will also need to make this save. But all of you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Please don't. I can't cast spells right now. Please.
16.
15. Should I roll Zim separately?
Roll
or do
Zim
you
separately. He has his own con score.
He does. I've got to open that. Do you have it open, Shorty?
I don't. It's somewhere.
Okay, I'll open it. Hold on. I was pinged. There it is.
Also, is there any way you can bring your mic closer to you? Have you up on like 200%?
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright. I got. Was it con? I already forgot.
Yep.
Okay. 18.
Nice. Atheira?
18.
All of you save, so you feel this like magical wave pass over you as this like cone of this strange, weird, arcane energy sweeps over the ground. But you're all fine. And that is going to be its entire... Oh, no, it can still make actions. So it's going to... I'm going to just roll a d4 to figure out who it targets. We'll say 1 is Frankie, 2 is Gwen, 3 is Atheira, and 4 is going to be Zim. That is going to be a 17 to hit Zim.
Oh. What the hell? Well, I guess that hits.
Do you have his stat block pulled up?
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage, if you'll keep track of his health,
Oh, my boy.
and 7 points of poison damage. That's the basilisk's plural turn. Gwen, that takes it to you.
Well, I'm going to empower Zim because I didn't do that.
Smart move.
And I guess just regular hunter's mark on the first, or I guess the first one.
The one that's closer to you?
Sure. I don't know.
Well, there's the one that's already hurt, and then there's the one that's not hurt at all.
I'll do the one that's already hurt.
Cool. That's going to be the one over by Thatch.
That's it. That's my turn.
Just Hunter's Mark?
I can do.
Oh,
Yeah.
empowering is an action, isn't it?
It is. Unless I could maybe do something with Zim.
I mean, you can control Zim on the turn immediately after you. So if you want to tell Zim to go attack someone, you can.
Yeah, I'll have him attack the closest one, I guess.
Cool. Go ahead, roll your attack.
Okay. I just had to look at the shit because I forgot what it was. It is a 14 to hit.
No, it does not. Zim
Darn it.
lunges out and attempts to bite the basilisk, and it almost so quickly scurries off and dodges the attack. That will bring it to Atheira.
Okay. I am going to cast Moonbeam. At the one that is closest, whichever one attacked, I guess it was Zim, whichever one came up and tried to get us, it was closer to us. So they'll have to do a con save 15.
Cool, that is a 15.
Okay, I'll still take half.
Half of...
Didn't tell me. I rolled it and it didn't tell me what my total was. That's rude. Let's see if it's in history. Oh, it's also 15.
Oh, phenomenal. So half of 15, I'll round it up to 8. A pale bluish cone of light comes down, giving just enough vision for you guys to all kind of see it.
And then I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself.
Cool. I do need... Shit, I forgot. When cast Hunter's Mark. Izzy, D100. Natalie, 2 D100.
Okay.
Ugh.
I keep forgetting.
78.
Cool. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Not one.
You turn into a sheep.
Okay, cool.
You guys watch as Gwen points and readies her bow and is going to attack that other basilisk. And immediately after casting Hunter's Mark, her body morphs and shifts and then just bleh, sheep.
I
Whoa.
thought we only had one druid.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing, Gwen.
Natalie, what are those D100 rolls?
First one's a 26.
Okay, let's do that first. An eye appears on your forehead. You have advantage on perception checks based on sight.
Advantage on perception checks? I'm just gonna only do perception here on out, guys.
Yeah. Doesn't do any damage. But by God, you're gonna roll high. Alright, second.
44.
Ooh. For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'll let you choose whether or not you want to do it immediately, or if you just want to start it next turn. Without
am
costing a bonus
I-
action this turn.
Am I like, is that thing that I just attacked like near, like it would probably attack me?
It's like 10 or 15 feet away, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna teleport like 20, 25 feet away from the nearest one because the spell has an incredible range anyways.
Yeah, you just pew, disappear, reappear 20 feet away. Go ahead and cast your next spell.
Well, I'm done.
Oh, what was the second spell you cast?
Barkskin.
Sparks. Okay, that's right. And your AC just goes up. There's no other
Yep.
effects. Cool. That brings it to Frankie.
Great. So I guess I'll just do my okay. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on the second basilisk.
Okay, so you're dropping concentration on the first one?
Ooh. No.
Because I think it's a bonus action now that you
Yeah,
automatically deal
that I
damage
can-
to it.
Mhm.
I think it's 1d12.
It is. Okay, instead of doing that, so I don't have to drop concentration on the first one, I'll just do a chromatic orb at the second one.
Okay, and did I make you roll a d100
Second level.
or Witch Bolt?
Yes. I think so.
I'll believe you. How much damage do you do with
They
Witch Bolt?
regain spell
Yes,
slots.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
My spell
Right, right.
slots. Chromatic orb.
Not chromatic orb. The Witch Bolt. How much damage?
Oh, 10.
Sick. Now chromatic orb at the other one.
At the other one.
Yeah.
We'll make it do fire damage.
Sick.
Let me roll to hit. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh.
Eat your dice. What level chromatic orb? Okay, so that's gonna be 48 maximized to 32 plus 48. Go ahead and give me
Yeah.
roll.
$24.
It's 32. It's 56. That's more than its maximum hit points. On a nat 20 chromatic orb, a ball of fire. I'm gonna say that you shoot this out at the basilisk that just attacked Zim,
Mhm.
and this chromatic orb is huge. And as it sweeps past this basilisk, it literally reduces it to ash and just flits past it, hits the wall. This thing is fully gone.
Stinky's gonna. Not Stinky. My bad. Frankie's gonna go. "Tss," and then I'm gonna roll my D100.
Yes, you are. I was not about to forget about that.
100! I got zeros across the board.
You feel yourself
Good thing.
bubbling with magic. You regain spell slots. You just hit a nat 20. You're gonna roll on the wild magic table at the start of every turn for the next minute.
I mean, we were kind of doing that anyway. So I have to do it 2 times?
No, you just when you cast spells and at the start of each turn.
Okay.
That'll bring it to Ravvic. Who,
But
again,
I regain.
no.
spell slots?
You don't regain him again. I'm just saying you regain spell slots. You hit a nat 20. This is just the culmination of you having all this magic around you. That'll bring it to Thatch. You're on the other side of this basilisk still. It is looking really hurt. Like multiple of its spines on its back have been like dislodged and knocked off. It's bleeding. It's limping a little bit. It is very, very damaged.
Did you say I could slap it for how much damage?
1d6
Like a D8? 1d6. Cool.
plus your strength modifier.
1d6. Cool. So I'm gonna fly past it and be like, "Bad lizard," and slam my hand down, and then as I fly past, the tail gunner's gonna shoot at it again.
Sick. All right.
And both of these are at advantage, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Parry fire.
Mhm.
So oddly enough, my fist is a crit, and then my tail gunner hits with the 17 on the die.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. Obviously, the crit is maxed plus rolled, and then
Aha! The crit is 7 damage. I rolled a 1 on the die. And then 15 force damage from the tail gunner.
nice. You're gonna kill this last basilisk. I'm gonna let you decide what kills it: the tail gunner or your iron fist, and tell me how that looks.
I think as I fly past, I give it an uppercut, and then as I fly past, the tail gunner like gets to shoot it. Kind of based on the picture, there's like a little bit of a flat spot on the back of the head, and it just shoots through the flat spot and pins it to the ground.
Ooh, beautiful. So you smack it, you fly up, tail gunner shoots down, and you guys watch as a bolt goes through the skull of this creature, pinning it to the stone beneath. The light in its eyes go out, and you guys have successfully fended off these two basilisks that were in here.
Anyways, I'm gonna start picking flowers again.
Yes. So the first time,
I got a 23.
yes, I have it written down. You guys are going to collect a total of 8 of these sepulcher blossoms. You both rolled really
Am I
high.
still a sheep?
You're still a sheep. You're going to be a
still
sheep for
Okay.
a little while. I
Am I gonna
forgot.
have like magic hiccups?
Let's go ahead and just keep rolling D100s, and we're going to talk about what happens. I think you're a sheep, we'll say for a minute, which is until the end of Frankie's D100s.
44.
Can I pet her head though?
Yes.
Nah, I'm gonna be playing with Zim and trying to headbutt him.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, before we move on, 44 for the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action. So Frankie's just pew 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 pew.
61.
Let me look. 61. Your eyes glow like iridescent rainbow RGB lights.
Can it be my glasses?
Yes.
Like I'm in an anime?
Yeah. So that's 2.
39.
39. For the next hour, everywhere you walk, a trail of flowers, fungi, and moss appears after each step.
5? I think I got double zeros and a 5.
Yeah, that's 5. 5. A halo of letters appears around your head. The next hour, you are aware if someone you can hear is lying. We're not going to be able to keep track of all of these. We're just seeing if anything bad happens. Just a bunch of random magical shit going on around
30.
Frankie. 30.
What in the world?
You teleport up to 60 feet in a random direction. Roll me a d6.
6.
Cool. You teleport 60 feet straight up.
Good thing I can fly.
Good thing you can fly, because you are immediately like pressed against the ceiling and start falling.
And then I teleport. The other
then you
20 feet
teleport-
down.
Yeah, you teleport back.
Tell me when to stop. 49.
4 more. 49. A loud voice narrates your thoughts and actions for the next minute.
Shit. Shit. Shit.
Teleport.
15.
15. Give me I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. $16.
You feel yourself resisting the effects of the hold person spell.
Fantastic. 98.
a very light, sort of ethereal sounding, jazzy tune begins to play in the air around you.
Cool. So I got plants and jazz.
And letters floating around your head, and every thought you have is narrated loudly.
And rainbow eyeballs.
And rainbow eyeballs. 2 more.
36.
36. Roll a d10.
8.
How old is Frankie?
In
like regular years.
like regular years?
Yep. No bats have a shorter lifespan.
I was going to say, what is the
Frankie
bat
just
lifespan?
died.
We're gonna cut it
Immediately
like,
right now.
roughly in half. Like 50 is equivalent to the human 100. Like that's old.
So I'm like 10.
Okay. You are now 18. So you're the human equivalent of 36. You're a full ass adult.
Nothing really changes, except under the scarf, there's a goatee.
1 more. I'd say the goatee and like a couple of like small wrinkles, like the crow's
Yeah.
feet around the eyes and stuff like that.
little
Frankie's
bit more
voice
hair
might
in the
even
ears.
drop a little bit.
Yeah. Definitely.
Last one.
Got that old
49.
man rasp.
You've already rolled 49. So now every time that narrator comes out and speaks your thoughts, it happens twice. Okay.
Fantastic.
All of this is happening as you guys collect the last of these flowers. Ravvic is still stone.
I cast levitate on him and I'll drag him along.
Can I
wherever we're
try
going.
to... Never
Give me a
mind.
D100.
Forgot about that.
Or we could stuff him in the bag
Please
of
roll
holding.
42.
Yes, but what happens if he becomes
57.
not stoned?
Check on it every
7?
10 minutes. I don't know.
57.
Getting
yeah.
got by the bag man.
Ugh. I still hate 57. Roll again.
What is wrong with 57?
I'm gonna read out 57, and you're gonna realize why I skipped it twice. Your skin rots and decomposes. You gain disadvantage on
Ew.
all persuasion checks, but undead ignore you unless attacked.
That's just my existence anyways. 42.
42. Yes, this is the one that I wanted.
Oh, crap.
Thatch, you walk over, you cast Levitate on Ravvic. He begins to float up in the air, and then you guys watch as your body starts to shift, and you're like, oh shit. And you don't turn into a sheep, you turn into a potted plant.
Yeah, my favorite one.
So it's just, you like drop and clang against the ground, and you're just like a fern sitting there for about 15 seconds. And all of you just kind of look over. What gets narrated out loud twice from Frankie's head?
Everybody point and laugh.
Bah.
Turn back.
This is not what I signed up for.
I'm normal
Yes,
now?
it is. Excuse
Hold
me.
on.
Yes, it is.
Let me look up how long polymorph lasts.
How long? am
It's
I old?
originally supposed to last an hour. I'm gonna make it just last a minute.
Damn!
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it last that long. And I don't remember what
I mean,
number it was.
I'd be cool with it. I'm chilling.
You
How long am I
change
old?
back. You're old permanently.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Wild magic is not just all temporary shit.
I'm old.
So you're all
I'm back, guys.
back to normal except
I'm
for
back.
Ravvic.
Do I know of any way to counteract what happened to Ravvic?
Give me an Arcana check.
Do I know anything about basilisks?
Maybe, yeah. You would know about basilisks, but not necessarily how you guys could revert his state right now.
I got a 19.
On a 19, no answers immediately come to you, but you think that you are gathering these magical ingredients. Using your herbalism skills, you might be able to concoct something to help him, like, revert back. It's very common that like alchemists used monster parts to replicate the effects. So maybe mixing that with the sepulchre bloom, which is just like a magical plant in nature, could help, but you're not sure if it will.
Hey, Atheira, could I borrow your bag of holding?
Why?
Let's stuff one of these things in the bag of holding.
What things?
A basilisk.
Oh, okay, yes. But can I have
I would to
what?
like to take like either a spine or a tooth.
Okay,
Hey.
I'll let you choose which one.
What if
Spine.
we need something from the basilisk itself to cure Ravvic?
Well, that's what I was going. What part of the basilisk is it? Just like a spell, or is it like a bite that causes the stone?
It's
I
the
think
it-
it's a
look.
spell.
Is it the look? Do I need
Bag.
the eyeball?
I don't know, that's why I just said just put the whole thing in the bag. We'll figure it out.
Well, I'm gonna maybe try and do something for him now, so we're not carrying a statue. If he breaks on the way back, he's dead.
I've got mending.
The last time you tried to do something, you turned into a fern.
Well, ideally, we're not going to break him in here. I can float him out pretty easily.
So you think we can get him out of the crypt, and then we can try?
Sure.
Okay, but be very, very careful.
I'm always careful. And then he accidentally drops a wand of magic missile that just blasts through the wall next to him.
Oh. Great.
Except for that.
Right, of course. Only that.
Cool. He just start flying out with.
You guys
Holding.
start walking. Frankie joins. You slowly guide Ravvic out. You have levitate cast on him, and I think that lasts for it's either a
10
minute
minutes.
or 10 minutes. Yeah, so it'll be definitely long enough. As you guys leave, all the doors behind
Wait,
you
what are we doing with the
slowly
basilisk?
close. I'm assuming you guys just put it in the bag of holding.
The whole thing?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Alright, just double
Sure.
checking.
It's gonna take some effort to get that thing in there, but I'll say that
Yeah,
you guys get it.
I'm strong.
So strong. She's not a sheep anymore.
As you guys leave, the doors slowly close behind you and lock back into place. You exit out into the sunlight once again with Ravvic floating behind in this kind of weird pose, like pointing down in front of him. You guys get outside. Atheira, do you want to attempt to make something to help him?
Yeah. I'll take, I don't know, the eye of the basilisk and one of those flowers that we found. I don't know. I'm trying to think if this is worth it. I don't know if it's just gonna work immediately. I have an invigorating tea. I think I'm gonna add that to it to try and boost the properties. So I made it before, so I'm gonna add the leaves and stuff that I made for that in with the rest of the concoction to see if it helps boost the healing property.
Cool. With that being said, give me an herbalism kit. Disadvantage, but I'll say that invigorating tea will add a +2 to your roll.
And then
Sure.
can I add a guidance?
Yes. And I'll actually say, have you already rolled with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Roll one more time if Frankie wants to help you, because Frankie's also proficient with an herbalism kit. So I'll
It'll help.
say that you guys can work together a little bit.
Yes.
Cool.
Can we also like see if I know of any spells that require bits of basilisk?
It's a good question. Look it up.
Because Jocelyn knows of one. But I
Ah.
don't know.
Don't know of any.
I know of one.
I know of one.
I know of one that's very, very helpful. But I
One that we
Don't
can get
wanna
right
metagame.
now, but I
Yeah,
don't want to metagame
I don't want to
either.
metagame.
I tell you what, we'll make this non-metagamey. Give me an Arcana check. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
It's not a spell, it's a potion.
Oh. What's the potion?
Stone to flesh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking a different thing.
Then give me an Arcana check. 10 plus whatever the rarity of the potion is. I don't know what it is.
I don't know, but I do know that it requires, like, basilisks, like bile or something.
Can I say what I know out of game?
Yes.
Basilisk oil. You can just use that, and it comes from the basilisk's stomach, I think.
I think that's, like, the ingredient that I'm thinking of in the stone to flesh potion.
Probably.
I'm going to say that it's rare. So let me go back and figure things out. Atheira, what'd you get on that check, by the way?
Okay, so I rolled with disadvantage, but then you had me roll again. So like, which number am I supposed to be giving you?
The newest one.
Okay, and then Thatch
you.
gave me, what is guidance?
D4.
A D4.
Well, it's a nat 20 plus a d4.
Ooh.
A success.
So
That's all.
23.
Yes. Frankie, if you want to,
Which is great because my disadvantage roll was a 3. So thank you, Frankie.
give me an Arcana check. The DC is going to be 15. On a nat 20, with that help from Frankie like grabs the eye of the basilisk. You get the plant out, and you guys begin like mixing these things together into a little concoction. You add the tea leaves, and it's like this paste almost. Like it's really thick. Looks really gross. Smells really gross. But it should work. Should you give it to Ravvic? You're like confident
Dirty
in it.
20.
On a dirty 20, you also know of the
Oh.
stone flesh potion, and you are completely easily able to make that with an alchemist kit at some point if you want to.
I do not have an alchemist chick, and it turns out me and Izzy are thinking of the same thing. Stone to flesh is a spell, apparently. And basilisk oil does something similar to that.
Okay. So yes, you know that using basilisk's parts, if you're able to get your hands on an alchemy station, you can in fact make a potion using the like oil from its gland that it uses to like fuel its magical abilities to reverse the effect. But
Fantastic.
for now, on a nat 20, I'm going to say that you give this paste to Ravvic. You like shove it in his mouth and get him to ingest it. And I'm going to let him roll a constitution save with advantage to revert back. The DC is 12. His bonus to con is +3. I'm going to have Natalie roll them. So just give me
I
2d20.
give guidance.
I don't think guidance works on a save, so no.
Nah, you're right.
Check.
Hello?
Okay.
Good, Nat.
I like started glitching out as Shorty was saying, I'm gonna have Natalie roll them. I was like, great.
2d20. With
Alright, I did a 17 on the die, so whatever his.
That will work. That'll give him a dirty 20 on the save. The paste slowly begins to take effect, and you notice that, like, from his face first, the stone begins to slowly fade away, and his skin reappears. Before it even gets all the way off of his face, he starts blinking, breathing a little bit, but you can tell that he's, like, not able to breathe quite yet until it fully passes through his body. He gasps for air, and he kind of, like, sinks to the ground and sits down. He just goes, "That was the worst experience of my life. Where are we?"
Are you alright? We're
Not
still in the
in
same
there
place.
anymore.
Oh, never mind.
I'm still like
No.
glowing. There's words. Is he lying?
No. He's being completely honest. He stands up a little bit and he says, "Okay, I'm ready to go home. Did we get the stuff? Can we go?"
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
Also, I'm old now, which is something he missed.
Yeah, he is not even paying attention. He begins walking like a slightly wrong direction, and then he looks
He
across
can't
the
see.
battlefield, and then continues going. Huh?
It's dark.
We're out of the.
We're outside.
Are we outside?
Yes.
What do you mean we're outside?
Yes.
The whole point of
We
that
are
was for
outside.
y'all to
Blue,
go
I-
outside.
Blew him outside.
I think that happened when I was in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, probably.
Mm.
Oh,
You're
maybe.
outside. It's bright out here. So he begins walking, adjusts his course, and he's heading back to Erlum's campus, probably to stop in Dren first. And we
If
will
you want,
end
I can carry you for a
the
bit.
session there. He waves it off and he's walking. We will end it there, and we'll pick
Alright.
up next week with you guys reconvening as a full group and figuring out what you're going to do next. So, thank you all for watching. We will see you next Monday.
Bye.
Bye.